What was your experience like during that whole Peter Yan fiasco? Especially for you
insane.
to
Be the most famous, non-famous I ever met.
I know y'all don't know who this guy is. He fights on the prelims.
I came from being a stripper and I followed my dreams and made it happen.
What makes you guys so different?
There's no ego on our team, on our coaches. We're working on the shadow for like 15 years.
Can I not? Oh my gosh. Who's the coolest black guy on the roster?
Who's the coolest black guy?
Give her that.
I'm the underdog. Hey, y'all copycats.
Oh my God!
Last man on the bench. Hey, put the team on his back. Oh, just one man versus 100 gorillas.
Guys, give it up for Phil Rowe!
Let's go, gang.
Bro, that was fire, man.
Hey, man, you know we came prepared with you, man. You're the friend of the pod, man.
I appreciate that,
This
man.
mother almost gave me a heart attack.
All of us had a heart
We were
attack.
freaking
God
out, bro.
damn,
we were
man.
freaking out.
But let me tell you something. I don't know what that man did to you. I don't know if he talked about your mom. You didn't have to mug him like that, dude. You didn't have to hold the side of his head
the highlights, Nick.
and then and then smack him back to his ancestors. That was ruthless.
Yo, my guy is from the Congo, bro.
Yeah, he's tough.
He's from
bro.
the epicenter of like that literally.
Hey, bleep that on the live stream.
Oh, this is my bad. No, it's all good.
It's all good.
But it gets, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he's a tough motherfucker, bro. Like, and I know it's hard to explain it if you're not in there, but like, I hit him with shots, bro, that would put people. He's tough, man. And like, we were both in a position where like we gotta win, man. So I just dug deep. I made up my mind in the third round. I'm like, there's no way. I'm sending this to the gulag. There is no way. No one's buying him back. He gotta go, bro.
Enjoy the sad minds, motherfucker.
Hey, but there's this dude that put a bet on you for a third round finish plus 1,600.
Oh, he made money.
He made a
Look at
man
that.
rich.
Did you know this?
That is so fire.
Is that
Did you
fucking
know
dope?
this?
He's
No.
from the stands, bro. Is that crazy?
Can y'all send me this? And he's going crazy.
This is
no?
on Twitter, bro.
So walk us through this. The first 2 rounds, no joke, we were actually very nervous. What was going on the
Look at
first 2
this.
rounds, and how did we get to this point?
I want to see his celebration. Hang on.
The camera's gonna go crazy.
There's no pad work for this. What's the pad work sequence?
Yeah, that's dope,
you.
bro. That's so cool.
Fire.
That's you.
Let's
That's
go.
love,
You
man.
just helped
What a
the man.
play, too,
That
bro.
feels good,
What
man.
a fucking play.
That feels good, man. But like, once again, man, with me, and I talk to you a lot, man. I appreciate you, man. Like,
sir.
peaks and valleys in this game, man. I was in a valley, but I stayed steadfast. And it was cool because you guys talked to me prior. You knew where I was mentally. So, like, I just needed it, man. I needed it bad. And there was no way he was stealing my dream, bro. No fucking chance. I'm way better than that. I am. Like, when you watch my fights, it goes from like, yo, what's going on, to like, that's it. There's no in between. So you see shades of what I can do. And I know I got to lock in. I know I got to be more defensively responsible. I know I got to be better. But, like, if you know fighting and you're fighting, you know I can fight, man.
100%.
You know?
man.
Absolutely.
And I think like with you, right, I think, you know, from the conversations that we've had, it's like these moments where, you know, you kind of start slow, and I was concerned, is like, are you going through that mental thing again where it's hard for you to get going, right? But once we started seeing you catch your hands, and I see you kept looking for that uppercut that was coming because he was coming in at you so hard, so you were prepped for that, and he had to be very cautious of it. Did you have trouble with his blitz when he was trying to enter so hard?
Yeah, oddly enough, it was weird. Like, I like fighting shorter guys because I just like feeling bigger and taller. But a couple times in the fight, I'm like, man, I wish he was a little bit taller. You know, because my shots were a little off. But I just, respectfully, I'm better than him. Like, no disrespect to him. Like, he's a good dude. Like, we have a lot of mutual friends. Like, I want to see him do well. I hope they keep him around. But, like, I'm better than him at this game. Like, I have better jiu-jitsu, I have better boxing. I just got to beat him up. I got to win these fights, man, like, because I can do it. And I showed I can do it. He had to go, bro.
I feel like you did really great on the scrambles, though, you know, because he was trying to take you down, and, like, I mean, you were getting right back up.
Second round, first round when he took me down, I did not want to stay there. I tried to get up, and he was so fucking strong.
So he was holding on tight. He wasn't trying to let you up.
The static energy this motherfucker had, I couldn't get up. And I was frustrated. I'm like, get the fuck off. I was elbowing. Then the second round, I defended with everything I had. The first round, I didn't defend as hard as I could because I like giving away a secret of mine. I like defending like 60%. Why? You always see elite strikers defend hard and then they can't strike back. So if you watch this fight with Bonfim, you see what Bonfim, get the fuck off me. Throwing that motherfucker. But then look at his striking in between. So I always like to save it, and I spook people. Like in the third round, I'm like, bro, I got 40 seconds of ass whooping in me, and you don't know. And then out of nowhere, I'll be like, kind of sassing them a little bit.
Yeah.
And then a hard one.
They're like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I always do it. I always save it. My coach knows it. And once I let it go in the third, that was it. If you listen to my coach, you're like, Phil, we need it. We need it. You gotta go. We need it. Like, we playing for it. I always have that in me in the third round. And then he received it.
Man.
Pause.
When we were watching it, we were kind of wanting you to like start throwing some kicks up the middle. Was a kick plan a part of it at all? Or?
Absolutely. I work nothing but Muay Thai all the time. But the problem is when I'm in there, my second nature is throwing hands.
Got you.
So we tried to knee. We try to get a second nature, but we know once it's time to go, I'm going to throw. I wish I teep more. I wish I threw head kicks more because I do it in the gym. But when you fight, it's different.
Yeah,
got you.
Absolutely.
One thing I take from this fight that I have to pat myself on the back a little bit is like, fuck what I did. The mentality I had, I need that.
Yeah.
Like in the second round, I'm like, I'm not backing up. We're fighting. I'm going forward. And I could do that to anybody. I really can. I got the defense for it. And watch me. If you're a welterweight, watch it. Cool. If you think that's what I got, study that. Motherfucker, I got so much more than that. Ask my wife. I got so much more.
No pause.
That's
no pause. No pause.
No pause. So the cool thing about me, I swear, bro, that's not a shade of what I can do. And they're gonna see. I'm gonna get through these mental gymnastics I play with myself. I'm not scared. I just like the moment so much. I care about the moment so much. I want to win.
I mean, I will say this, man. I feel like this is something that you really needed. I feel like for the longest time you were kind of put off onto the sidelines, and I feel like there was a lot of losses that you had that were supposed to be your wins.
Yeah.
And this was something that was very important to you. That's why I was screaming my fucking head off.
Appreciate it,
I lost my goddamn voice. My wife, because I woke up with the baby, she was so mad at me. She was like, "What are you screaming?" I was like, "Phil!" She was like, "Who the fuck is Phil? You woke up the baby."
Who the fuck is Phil?
But man, I'm really happy for you, man. I'm really glad that
So
you really
happy,
got to show people what's up, because sometimes when you're not active, people forget. You know what I'm saying? So it's these types
Y'all
of fights.
must have forgot.
That's what I said. That's what I've been saying. So you get to remind people.
I'm grateful, man. And all jokes aside, MMA, as crazy as this example may be, my mom has cancer. She's been battling cancer for 3 years.
Yeah.
To me, it's almost the same. It's like the same battle, right? Peaks and valleys. You take the wins, never too high, you keep moving. The losses, you take them, never too low, you keep moving. When you get that news, someone has cancer that you love, it's devastating. You're like, oh my God, you're crying, it's so bad. But we gotta keep trucking, right? We gotta keep fighting. Then when you get, man, the PET scan's clear, you're good to go. You're celebrating fucking party. 2 months later, hey, metastasized here. And then you're down again. So you just take the wins, cool, level-headed, focus. This is a lifestyle now. We gotta change the way we eat, the way we drink. And that's how I look at MMA now. Never too high, never too low. I take it, keep it moving, pause, and I'm grateful, right? So the same with my mom. You know, she's here, she's trucking. I'm grateful. We're good right now. Everything's looking good.
Let's go.
I'm grateful.
That's amazing,
Let's
bro.
go.
That's dope. That's a great parallel.
Word.
So who's next?
Yeah,
for
so who do you
now,
want to
bro?
kill in the
So
welterweight
who do
division?
you want to murder next?
I want.
Because everyone's talking
Let me
about the
see.
welterweight
Let me see.
division, man.
I
It's
want Ian
stacked.
Gary. I want Ian
My
Gary.
best friend.
I want Ian Gary, man. I want Ian
Two
Gary.
lanky motherfuckers.
What number is Ian Gary?
It don't
Gary
fucking
is
matter.
Number 6.
Number 6.
I want Ian Gary. That makes sense. But I'm in a weird spot, like, because
We were saying
as a fan, right? As a consumer, where I'm at now in the UFC, third contract, I make good money. They could give me a top 15 and no one would care, and they can give me a kid off the contender and no one would care. Yeah. So I'm kind of in a cool spot, you know.
I mean, I would care if you fought Kevin Holland.
That's who I want to see.
Hey,
I would care if you fought
that would be
Big
a
Mouth.
banger of a fight.
I think that would be fire, but I think, or I know the UFC values him more than they value me at this moment, right? He fights every month. They call him. They like him a lot. They're giving him these opportunities. And people say this all the time, like, Phil, why aren't you fighting? Nigga, you think I could just show up and fight? I talked to you about this, like,
yeah.
You think I don't want to fight?
Yeah.
You think I want to be home broke?
Yeah, you don't think contracts?
You think I don't want to make the money that I'm making with these guys?
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way, right? So I try to show my value. I try to show my worth, and I hope Sean sees it. Me and him have been talking for a while, man. We've been going back and forth. Shout out to Sean. I really appreciate him. He gave me an opportunity to chase my dream, but I just hope they see value in me and run it up. Because there's 5 weenies that I could just cut through, and they could promote the fuck out of me.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, but it don't matter what you say, man. It don't matter who you call out. It's on them. So, like, I can say whatever I want. It's up to Sean, man.
Yeah.
You know? It's up to Sean.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Is there a name that you think they'll possibly match you up with?
That's a better question.
Yeah.
It's hard to say, bro, because, like, man, there's so many welterweights now. I don't know, man. I have no idea.
You're so hot right now. Do you feel the love? I see it on the internet.
Yeah,
After
for real.
Atlanta,
People are rooting for you,
the
man.
love
They want
is
you to
there,
win,
bro.
They want to see you do
This could
well.
not have been a more fairy tale great
Yes.
opportunity for you. You were
Absolutely.
on every MMA page possible.
Yes.
You were popping up everywhere, man. It was so exciting to see.
It's fire, man. Like, I'd be feeling invisible. I'm like, y'all don't see the tallest motherfucker with the most aura. I dress the best. I smell the best. I don't remember the last day I've been around someone, paused, and they're like, yo, you smell amazing.
Hey, when men say that, it's real.
Bro, I'm in Vegas where you walk in a casino and you smell like Marble Lights.
What's the
Literally.
fragrance? What's the fragrance? What are
Hey,
you wearing, bro?
you can't give out that secret.
Right now, I'm wearing Invasion Bonbon.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
That's
dude.
not even on my
I'm not even
radar.
on that
all
game.
niche, all niche. But like today alone, 7 grown men came up to me in a casino in Vegas. Man, you smell great. I know.
yeah.
All Iraqi.
Hey, they're fishing, bro.
all Middle Eastern men.
Hey,
better watch out. They're
all
fishing.
Armenian for sure.
Pause, but my point is, I'm like, come on, man. Like I had value. Come on, just give me an opportunity. You know, like what the fuck is going on? So this fight, I told my coach, I'm like, I think this is what it's like for like the people they like. Bro, Ariel Helwani hit me up. Joe Rogan. Fucking Cameron, Lil Wayne.
Cameron.
Cameron.
That's
Bro.
dope,
Hey, wait,
dude.
Cameron.
Are we going to see you on the pod?
Bro, I don't give a fuck about none of these weenies in MMA. Cameron, like,
Cameron's
I'm
amazing.
from Brooklyn,
Wild.
like
No.
he influenced me so much.
Did he hit him up?
Bro. Nah.
Hey, Phil, I've been watching you.
Trying to come to this party or what?
Baby
I loved your
oil.
finish.
Bro, it is what it is. They're like, hey, we're trying to come. That's it. Evasion Bonbon.
Wait, how much is this? Oh, shit.
It didn't do well.
$2.15.
It didn't do well, right? In the as far as ratings go. But if
He's
you know,
defending
you
it
know.
now.
If you
He's
know, you know.
You know how fucking Asian I am? I heard Beijing Mamba. I was like, oh, it's
like,
Asian Mamba. That's fucking crazy, dude.
Beijing, no,
That
Beijing.
Asian gene is strong.
I'm like, shit,
I was
man,
like,
this guy is.
the fuck? Chinese Kobe? What the fuck is this?
But
That's amazing.
it didn't do well, but I love the smell, and it's a niche smell. But yeah, that's what I got on today.
I'm super hyped for you, man. I feel like, you know, we were just talking about this before. UFC is now in this transition phase where they need to look for new stars.
Oh, yeah.
right?
They need new
So a
folks.
lot of the stars that we kind of grew up that were taking all the spotlight, they're transitioning out, they're retiring. And I think it's time for people like you, a lot of people who have presence just outside of just fighting for, you know, the UFC to kind of build you guys up. Because, you know, look, John Jones in the octagon, a GOAT, whatever, whatnot, right? But, you know, 2.5 years they held it up, and they were like the one that they were waiting for this cash out, and the fight's not happening. So
Yeah.
it's like you invested into this guy that didn't want to fight. And what about all these other fighters on the roster,
That
man? It's
wanna
time to build
fight.
them up.
That wanna
fight.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
disappointing
crazy,
for me as a fan, you know?
Crazy, bro. All I can do is keep being myself, keep being accessible, and perform once it's time. They give me an opportunity, I'm perform. Put me in MSG. I'm from New York.
no.
Put me in
Let's
MSG.
go.
They're gonna
Let's
fucking
do
show
it.
me love, bro. Like I'm gonna have Gorilla Nems in that bitch, and he's gonna bring Mano, and he's gonna bring Jada, and he's gonna bring Styles, and he's gonna bring Dave East.
Damn.
You're gonna think I'm fucking Illy in that bitch. The way Illy Taboria can have all these cool people. Bro, put me on an MSG. They're going to show me love, bro. New York is going to show me love. I'm tapped in. They're going to show me love. Put me on an MSG. Come on. Let's go.
Come on,
That's
Shelby.
the next one.
Stop playing.
MSG.
Stop playing.
I wish, man. I'm from New York. I live in Florida. I started fighting out of there, so I get love, but I'm from New York. They're going to fuck with me up there, man. That'd be awesome.
Your division is so stacked right now.
So many matchups.
There's so many matchups that, fans would love to see. It's like that whole top 15 and even below, you can match up anybody and it's a fun fight.
Anyone. It's crazy right now.
Exactly. So when people ask,
all
like,
good.
who do you want to see fight? It's hard to say because I feel like the welterweight division is so fucking stacked. It's like we could watch anybody fight and it's a good banger. So it's like, I'm excited to see what happens.
biased, but like when you look at the welterweight, to me, like guys are skilled, and then it's the only division. It's the hardest division. I don't care what no one says.
Oh, it's crazy
They're
right now.
all skilled, and then they all can fucking finish you.
Yeah.
Pause. So it's like everyone's skilled, and then
Look at
you can
this.
get violently hurt.
They're all
Like,
scary, dude.
Tough guys.
Like, look at
man.
the top 15.
Minus Kobe Covington.
Okay, man.
I was low-key going to be like,
I'm
well,
not even knocking him. Like,
Yeah.
he's terrible, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like, he's
Hey,
terrible.
maybe that's your come out
I think that's your
party,
next
bro.
fight, dude.
Maybe that's the
I
come
would
out
love
one.
it. Like, but once again, they would say, "Oh, you don't deserve it." I'm here. I'm a welterweight. Sure, run it up. Why not? Why can't
But
I
he's
fight
also in a rank where it's like, what are they gonna do with him? Like, who are they gonna match him up with?
me?
Give him to
it
the-
makes
give him
sense,
to the-
right?
yeah, give him to
he's
the
on
star.
he's on a losing streak. I'm trying to come up. I'm a nobody, right? I suck. Run that up.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That'd be awesome.
Colby.
or
Fuck it, call my shot,
or we
that'd be
really
great.
call for Joaquin Buckley so David can
No more black on black crime, man.
just hey,
Like,
just one more for us.
no more black.
Fine,
'cause
we'll do
look-
yellow on black.
'cause look,
One more
like,
yellow on
I
black.
love
I want to
Joaquin.
fight Anj, like,
Yeah.
and not because like I'm afraid or I'm like. We got such close friends. Randy Brown is my bro, man.
Ooh,
Like,
Randy Brown's
I look
sick.
up to Randy Brown so much. Like, he showed me so much love for a long time. I still look up to him,
Yeah.
and I'm here with him. That's my guy. Like, he's the only guy on the roster I'm never fighting, Randy Brown. And like, we got so many mutual friends. Randy Brown's my mans. That's his good friend. Delano is my guy. That's his good friend. Jason Jackson. So like, Henry Hoover, Sean Soriano, Tuco, like they're all my people. So it was just like, it sucked, man. Like, it sucked, but it's a part of the game. And I'm like, all these motherfuckers, you got to give me this guy like 30 minutes from my gym. Like, I don't know. I don't want to fight nobody black no more, man.
Call it right here, dude.
Give him a Korean, dude. Give him a fucking Korean.
tons of them.
Go
They
for
have
it.
too many beauty supply stores.
Yo,
The
hang-
Korean
actually,
takeover, bro.
Who just beat? He's not Korean.
Oban.
Who just beat Oban?
The Korean dude. They
Great
call him
fight.
Korean Mike Tyson.
You talking
And he
about
was wrestling the
Wait,
whole time.
Nicholas, pull that up. Korean Mike Tyson.
It was like Soo Young Park or
He's
some
on,
shit.
he's on
Young
FRM with me.
Yeah.
Hands low. I run that.
All right,
Yeah.
beat up that Korean guy, dude. Too many beauty supply stores. Not enough discounts. Too much racial shit. All that rooftop shit, man.
Rooftop Koreans. There he is. There's your next fight.
He's at 170?
Wait, his name is
Yeah.
actually the Korean Tyson? Oh, damn.
Yeah, the Korean Tyson.
Yeah, Oban.
170.
Oh.
And he was the underdog, man.
Yeah.
A big underdog, and he dogged Oman.
Bro,
That was
Koreans in that
actually some
hotbed, bro.
It wasn't, though. Like, after the first grappling exchange, if you know, you know. Like, you grapple. A guy, you can grapple with someone, you're cooked.
Yeah.
Right? The first exchange, I knew it. I'm like, damn, this kid is good. Like, they're sleeping on him. When he had double overs and just said, I said, oh, he's
it.
good. Oban had double unders, and homie went here, and he's shorter than him, and I said, nope,
Legs went over and shit.
he's dogging it.
Yeah.
So he's good, man. Like, I don't know who he is, but he's very well trained. He has really good judo, and he's fucking resilient. Great cardio. He's gonna be good. He is
Wow.
There
All
it
right,
is.
well, that's the next guy you're gonna fight.
good. Run him up though.
And then I'm
yeah.
I'm
Before
gonna
we
have to
fight
go.
you.
I'm gonna have to go for you against my people now. Fucking traitor over here, dude.
You picked Oban on the last one.
That's just because of his last fight.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Oh,
these-
big win.
Big fight, yeah.
Exactly. So it's like, you know what? It's hard to tell. I don't have enough footage.
And look, Basil is a very good grappler. Damn. So like, that's a good pick because he stretched a good grappler
Yes.
who was able to defend, keep him off. Yeah,
That's why it
actually-
shocked me
shows
to
how
see.
good
I
he
was
is.
like, oh shit, this kid's good.
Yeah,
dude. I
that's a
had
good
no
pick.
idea.
I forgot about that last
Yeah.
fight. Yeah, that's a good pick.
And that's the one time I didn't choose Korea and I fucked up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I want to put this out there before we let you go, because you got like a million
I'm
fans out
here.
here.
I'm here.
Oh,
Let's
shoot,
go.
he's
I'm staying
here.
for the
He's-
whole
okay,
pod.
great.
I'm not
Yeah.
fucking leaving.
We don't want you, Corey Sandhagen. UFC BJJ. I think you might be the first fighter to hold maybe
They're
a top.
not. But the thing, look.
Come on, man.
Look,
You know,
man. If I was a fucking CEO of this, I'd be putting people in position that make shit shake. You guys just don't know who runs shit. Like,
Yeah.
they're not gonna put no one cool in that shit. You know, like, Shout out to William Taggart and Andrew. Those are my friends, and they're fucking studs. And I'm happy for them. They're gonna keep smoking guys.
All of them.
Look,
good.
you have no idea. There's no high-level grapplers in there. There's the guy that won. Andy's a good grappler too, but I love Andy. But
Tackett's on another
Andrew
level.
Taggart, bro, like he's. Mika is with Flo.
Yeah, Miko
And the Rotolos are with one
champion, yeah.
Like
they're all locked up.
You need a fucking Mewtwo to beat him. You need an elite guy to beat him.
For
And
real.
there's no one elite around.
Yeah,
So he's
yeah.
gonna be running through these guys easy and just running up the checks.
Yeah.
He got Canuto next. That's gonna be a tough one.
Look, he's a better grappler than me. He's gonna get smoked.
Yeesh.
Look, if you watch grappling, you know.
It's the pace, though,
I'm
right?
a fan
Tackett
of
is a
I'm a
motherfucker.
fan of jiu-jitsu, right?
Yeah.
I enjoy jiu-jitsu.
You're the only black guy that likes jiu-jitsu, by the way.
Honestly,
I am.
like seriously.
But if
Straight
you-
up.
But look, if
For
you
real.
watch jiu-jitsu, you know. Like,
Yeah.
he's not, like, respectfully, the guy that Mikey Musumeci went against, like, come on.
We didn't even know who that was.
Look, he's good, better than
You want
me.
pans and
You're-
a key, though,
You
right?
are not beating Mikey Musumeci.
You need a leg lock
Like,
specialist.
Like, it's
a
not
freak.
happening, bro,
Yeah.
you know?
He got
So-
autism, dude. That's his superpower. He
Because,
can't
bro,
beat
when you
that.
watch Mikey compete, he goes for the same, like, 3 moves over and over again. He hits
Attack the
everybody.
legs.
I think he plays that shit up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, every fucking match, I want to hit my screen
Wait, you
with
think
my
he
shoe.
plays up his autism?
Bro, he'll fucking come out. Bro, they prep you. You help build
Wait,
the
what?
fucking ring. He'll come out and he'll do this. Bitch, you know. Look, bro,
Hey, to the-
every match he's ever been in.
I saw him eat a steak. You
comes-
don't eat pasta lion, bitch.
1 meal a day.
Motherfucker ate a
yeah,
steak
right?
once. I saw that shit.
Bro, he will come out in any match, any grappling match, a wide open mat. He'll go to the checkpoint. Bitch, get on the mat. Cut it out.
The ref is calling you over.
the fuck out of here, man.
Yo, man.
Great at jiu-jitsu.
I'm gonna look for that now.
Fucking weird, man.
I'm gonna watch every
fucking
Mikey
weird,
Musumeci match and look for that.
Look, go to the
That's
beginning
so
of this match.
funny.
Watch the beginning. Just watch the
Played up his
Now I'm
autism.
gonna look for this every single time.
He does, bro.
This is all just like a branding thing. That's crazy, dude.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
It's on YouTube.
I
Nick.
had a grappling match against Gordon and Cody Steele. I forget which one it was, but in the hotel
Cody Steele.
we were doing jiu-jitsu, and before the match, and Mikey was teaching his students, and they were like adults,
Yeah.
older adults, and I'm rolling with Craig, and I look over. He says, "Why the fuck would you do that?" I'm like. Me and Craig are crying, laughing.
Oh, shit.
Ask him if I'm lying, I'm dying. We're like, oh shit, he's fucking normal. And cursing out 2 grown men. It was epic. But rewind this shit. Watch
He
this.
got mad.
Rewind it, Nicholas.
Rewind it a little bit. Here he comes.
Why is this?
Dude, he walks
He's
like he's
locked
going
in,
to
bro.
customer service and about to make a complaint.
Watch this. No, I have no guns on me, no weapons. But wait, do I go? No? I can't go. I can't go to the stands. You fucking idiot.
Wait, the stairs is right in front
I
of him.
can't go in the. I can't go in the stands.
The
in
stairs is
fans.
right.
An audience member was like, no, go back.
I can't go hang out
Wait,
with them.
take
Like, you
that
didn't see
back,
this
Nick. That
huge
was
pit.
crazy.
Rewind it one more time. Look.
Rewind- There were stairs right in front of him.
Yo, I never noticed this.
Watch this. I can't go hang out with the fans. Wait, watch.
Oh, I'm competing?
Wait, I can't go see my mom. Wait, no.
I can't
First
go
off,
see
it's
my
like
mom.
the ring is that way, bro.
Oh,
He always does that shit. It drives me insane.
yo.
That's so
Then after,
funny.
then after he'll go to shake the ref's hand that he sees the whole time. He'll be like, him? I'm like, bro, cut it out.
Yo, I never noticed that shit. That's so fucking funny.
He does it all the
It's
time.
like, you don't see this huge pit in front of you that you know you're supposed to fucking grapple
That you
in?
helped
Or
design?
Yeah.
That you
Did the
helped
whole
design?
Ultimate Fighter there,
I
dude.
know.
They spent a whole
Shout out to him though. He can
God,
grapple.
that's funny.
He can grapple.
Hey,
But
did you watch the show? The
No,
UFC?
hell no.
You didn't watch any of the matches?
Hell no. The grappling show?
Yeah, this guy's gonna be on
You didn't
Quintet,
watch that?
CJI.
Hell no.
Why not? Why? It wasn't
What do you, how can, I don't know how they can make that. Look, it's so hard to make jiu-jitsu mainstream.
Yeah, it's
Because no
hard.
matter what, it's boring as fuck.
And my take is, when you put it on the UFC platform, when it's compared with fighting, it just doesn't. It looks even lamer. Kind
Yeah.
It looks even lamer, bro.
I
Like,
literally told my coach that I'm like, the problem to couple it with me grabbing a man's cranium and just fucking
And just
dribbling
socking
and
him
shit,
out, right?
It's
Like,
like
it's
it's
not the
hard.
same. It's not the
hard.
same.
It's not the same.
It's not
You
the
did
same.
fucking power slap in a cage, dude. That shit was wild.
That was nasty.
All right, so before you go,
All right.
quick picks. UFC 317.
Let's pull it up, Nick.
Who do you think for the main event? Charles, and Ilya.
Charles.
Yeah.
You rocking with
And
Charles?
I think he gets it done.
So Misha?
Guillotine.
I think he hurts Illy and then subs him.
I think that left hook is crispy.
I think he hurts him then subs him. What makes me mad and about MMA and how everyone's so fickle, how do you write off Charles Oliveira?
Yeah.
Are you insane?
Yeah.
The most finish bonuses in UFC history.
7 figures.
How do you write him off?
Yeah.
Yes, Illy's good. Illy's great. But I don't care. He is just as great. You can't write him off. He comes forward, knees, elbows. Illy's going to be right there.
Yeah.
He's heavy on the front. Yeah, he has a good body shot, overhand right, but I know that. You think he don't know that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think he's going to grab him, elbow, knee. I think he's going to hurt him and sub him.
When they showed the side-by-side after the weigh-in,
Big.
you
Oh my
realize how
God.
big he is, bro.
I said
Right?
that.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Illy's not a big dude.
And a 5'11" guy at 155 is different than 145, right?
I'm going to finish these picks. Illy beats Islam. What are we talking about?
Woohoo!
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Be honest for 2 seconds. He can beat Islam.
No.
The fuck are we talking about, man?
Wait, you guys are the Dagestani bros. What are you
What
talking
the
about?
fuck are we talking about?
I think Islam beats Topuria, but you know,
Bad.
like Topuria got a puncher's chance for sure, right?
Everyone does.
Yeah, exactly.
But come on, you're not whooping
But Islam is, you know,
he's that big, bro.
he's
that big.
when you see him next to Charles, it really puts in perspective.
he's that big. His brother's that big. Dude, no way.
When they did the comparison between Raul,
Oh my
Raul
gosh.
next to Charles,
Bro, he looked
and
way
then
bigger.
Raul next to Ilya, I was like, yo, this is crazy. And I think that would kind of put into perspective because Ilya talks like, oh, I walk around at like 180 or whatever. I think that's cap. Yeah, I mean, I don't
He's
think
5'6" at best. With his designer platforms, he's 5'8".
Yo, those designer platforms were wild, man.
Fire.
When I saw him walk up, I was like, that's a solid 6 inches there, my friend.
Like, come on.
I gotta get me a pair, dude.
Then I'm going with Pantoja.
Yeah.
I'm going with Brandon Royval.
Oh.
I'm going with Money Marcano.
Yeah.
Money McConnell.
I don't know Felipe Lima, but
sick.
he got
He's a wild boy.
He
He's
got
a
an
wild boy.
8-pack and he's here.
Yeah.
I'm sitting watching the fucking weigh-ins. He has an 8-pack. I can't go against that. I don't know who the fuck that
He's
is.
in
But he has an
shape.
8-pack and he's here. I can feel his energy.
But Peyton's friends with Frank Ocean.
Batiman, fire for them. Bati boy.
Bati boy.
Fire for them things.
Nah, come on, man. Going
So
against
that's mine. And then I'm throwing a pick in for my boy Terrence McKinney's about to fuck up Santa Claus.
Yeah, bro.
Let's go.
Terrence McKinney.
That's gonna be a crazy fight.
Yes.
It's not.
That's gonna be nuts.
The game plan, and he can know it. You can leak this. We're gonna grab him, slam him, beat him up. That's the game plan. Going forward,
Felipe
pick him
Lima.
up, slam. That's it.
It's going
Oh,
down.
he's a 45er.
He's a 45er fighting
Coming
at
to
135.
135.
Oh,
like it.
God. There we
like
go.
it.
That's a good pick.
I like it.
That's a good pick.
Well, Phil, on behalf of all of us, we love you, man.
I love
no,
you,
I'm
man,
dead
bro.
serious.
I mean
we
it.
love you, man.
Favorite podcast. I loved it, man. You know how many people hit me up to do pods, and I'm just like, damn, I don't want to, like, because you guys have set the standard, man.
Hey, appreciate
I
that,
swear
bro.
to God, like, people been hitting me up.
Racist.
I'm like, I don't want to do it. Y'all shit's whack. Like, y'all shit's whack. I don't want to big y'all shit up, man. Fuck that. Casual.
I want people to have fun.
Hey.
I appreciate y'all, man.
We gotta listen to it. We gotta have a listening party for this. Guys, I want everyone listening right now.
Download it.
Yo, my verse is fire though.
Where can you get it? Spotify? You get a Spotify?
I'm gonna put it on my DistroKid. It'll be everywhere.
Yeah.
All my other songs are everywhere, but I just haven't.
You gotta put it out. People are
Hardest
gonna love it.
walkout song ever to create
Yeah.
the UFC.
So
an original track.
His own song. Good,
Give it up for Phil Rowe!
on, Phil.
Gang,
Guys, we are back at the Casuals. I just saw one Korean get attacked by 3 black men in a roast battle.
Two.
Damn. 2.
No, we
and
got Aljo in here. Yes,
Aljo
sir.
in
We
the
got
house.
Aljamain
The
Sterling,
champ.
the champ is here.
That was funny as hell. I'm not gonna front. That was funny as hell.
That man's
He
the
came out
most
of nowhere.
disrespectful milk dud I've ever seen in my fucking life. Always disrespecting me.
He's buff though, bro. He's getting buff.
No, he's getting fit. Nah, before and before. He hasn't lost any weight at all.
Hey, what's your relationship with Tate?
He's my cut guy.
Does he roast you like that? Does he come at you like that?
I don't think he's ever actually tried.
Hey, well, before
Actually,
we
he's
even
just
start,
funny as
man,
hell. He's just funny as hell. I love Tate.
hey, before we even start, we got to talk about this.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
Oh yes, yes, yes. My baby, my passion project right here.
I love it.
This one right here is actually the #1 edition. It's a limited edition. We only made 5,900 bottles.
Woo.
It's a blend of Jamaican distilleries, select Jamaican distilleries. Also aged in ex-bourbon cask. and it's aged from 2 to 5 years. So this is a nice blend. We also have the white over there. No additives, no preservatives, no food coloring, none of that bullshit.
Wow.
I'm an athlete. I know I shouldn't drink. That's like the taboo, right? The myth.
No.
But I believe everything in
you tell that to
moderation.
Conor McGregor, dude.
Yeah.
Connor, John
He's
Jones.
coked out. Connor's socking people out
I
in clubs.
started doing it because of John Jones.
He was your inspiration.
Like the sport and drinking. And I was just like, wait.
Look what it did for his career.
That's what I'm saying. Look what it did for me. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man.
Label's clean.
Thank you.
Cheers.
My Jamaican brother, we'll drink this for you, all right?
Cheers.
You're ready.
Wagwan.
That's tasty.
Oh, that's smooth.
We got some fun questions for you. You know,
all night.
all of us have been watching you fight for so fucking long, and especially for your career. You kind of had like this tumultuous career where people fucking hated you, they fucking loved you, they hate you, and now you're back into the love, right?
Yep.
And mind you, this is the Casuals podcast, so we kind of were on a little bit of the hate train as well, but nobody has ever doubted your skill, right?
Yeah,
and that Mosvar fight,
That's
man,
fair.
Let me tell you something.
Mosvar fight, bro.
That shit was
pull that up.
amazing. When you moved up weight, like whenever a fighter moves up weight, we're always concerned. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh, always concerned.
right?
I'm concerned.
But like, how good did it feel for you not to cut that weight?
It felt great, but honestly, I got to Wednesday and I was doing the media day talking. I was like, yeah, I'm in a great mood. And then as soon as I had to actually start
Nick, let's
cutting
get the highlights
later
up.
that night and the next morning, Thursday, I was like, this sucks just as bad as when I was
Really?
getting down to 135. I swear to God. It was the most bizarre thing. I was hurting.
Really?
But I'm just like super skinny and lean. Like I don't have a lot of fat on my body to begin with, so it's just never an easy weight cut. I question how the hell did I get my body down to 135 pounds?
So
It's
like,
insane.
since you're fighting at 145, is your walk around camp weight, is it like a little bit higher, or is it still the same when you were fighting at 35?
It's a little lower now, actually,
Whoa.
which
Really?
is another. Yeah, it's just crazy. I think my body just got to a point where like you're not killing yourself and starving.
Yeah.
Where now we're not gonna make you blow up and hold on to the weight. I would get as big as 182 pounds.
Jeez.
And have to cut back down.
Damn.
So after fighting Sayudo, and then having to go up after being injured, couldn't train, my legs would beat the shit from the fight, and I have such a fast turnaround. Like mentally, like to cut that weight, to do all that, there was just so much going against me in that fight. But it is what it is. I rolled the dice, came up short.
Can
But,
I ask you? I mean, obviously this is like way in the past, but this is the first time we actually got to sit and talk to you. Is like, what was your experience like during that whole Peter Yan fiasco, right? Especially for you
insane.
to, right? That's what I want to know, right? Because for fans, right? It was such an interesting thing that happened. Because for me as a fan, when I saw you get kneed, I'm like, that's not fake. Your head
that was a
snapped
legit
the fuck
back.
And I felt like for you having to argue with people, it's like, did you not see the footage of my neck getting snapped back? And then people were saying you faked
Oh no,
it.
I was faking. I was clearly acting. I'm like,
Breaking news here, guys. Faked it.
like I really don't understand like what people were watching. I'm like, I can understand everything after the knee when I was like laying, rolling around. I had no idea I was looking like that or doing any of that.
Yeah.
So when I go back and I watch it, I go, okay,
I mean, yeah, it's like,
I can understand why people were mad.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's bad.
he belted me.
Well,
And
especially
the worst
because-
part about this was I didn't see it because he pushed my head down and I was so it's just like you're relaxing, thinking like, okay, let me catch my breath, and then you
then
just
boom.
get blasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking like, oh, he's not gonna hit me here. I'm chilling.
And I think like the great part of your story too was when you got to run it back,
yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
and you smoked them.
which was nuts.
You smoked them.
I still think I beat him 3-2 very convincingly, and I still think round 2 and possibly 3 should have been a 10-8.
Yeah.
But
Because you had so much control over him.
so
You know?
it was like 3 minutes and 53 seconds, and then Patchy Mix fought, and he got 4 minutes of control time, and he got a 10-8 round. And I literally asked the judges like, so what was this difference between my fight and this fight literally a week later?
The judging's weird though.
But
like it
doesn't
never.
make
Now,
sense.
but it goes down as a split for me. I'm like,
Yeah.
so after winning, it still became a point where people were like, I'm still not sold on you. You
Yeah,
barely
yeah,
won. I'm
yeah.
like, this is fucked up, man.
It was a
I
tough
can't
spot.
win. I can't win.
Hey, you played the troll up, though. You were trolling everyone.
Well, there was
for
nothing else I could
months.
do, man. I was like,
Yeah.
what am I gonna do? Just get off social media? I'm like, nah, fuck you guys, man. You want to talk shit and pretend I'm like, everything I did to get to the title shot was just completely nullified.
Yeah.
Like, no, you faked. You're an actor. I'm like, damn, that hurts. That hurts because I'm actually trying to be an actor too. So
Hey,
actually
but
hurts.
you good.
I saw you in a Dean Thomas movie. I saw you.
Grace Point. Grace Point. Yeah, Grace Point.
I was like,
Watch
is that Aljamain?
Yeah,
You watched it?
I watched it because Dean invited. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Dean Thomas can act. Shout out to Dean.
Dang.
I did do another one called Impulse. I actually had some proper speaking lines, so I was actually happy about that.
Dope.
Well, it's cool.
Can you, just for out of my curiosity, I mean, you and Mosvar kind of adapted up after you guys fought. It was such a, because I don't
Me and who?
Mosvar.
Oh, Mosvar, okay.
Crazy fight. by the way.
Crazy fight.
So fun to watch.
I mean, like for me, because I mean, he's our resident black belt in jiu-jitsu and he grapples. I don't know. I couldn't see what the fuck was going on. You guys were the scrambles.
I was like, this is cool.
What was it like? Like, what was the game plan going in for training? Like for somebody like Mosvar, like what was it?
It was to force him to shoot by being a pressure fighter, going forward, pushing him backwards. And I landed all the best strikes on the feet. He did catch my kick one time in round 2 where he landed a nice overhand right. But other than that, like, he barely hit me in the fight. Other than when he reversed me and started tapping my face, I'm like, yo, bro, I don't know if that's supposed to win you the round, but I guess so. I guess because it's just like you look busy, but I'm like, all right, but what's that actually doing compared to what I actually did? But going through this, man, like there was some fun scenarios where I'm like in my head, like, oh, this motherfucker out here trying to grapple. You know what I mean? So it was cool because we got to show a different side of both of us. Yeah. Because he's so dominant where he takes someone down, they don't know what to do. The fight gets in a stalemate position, then it looks boring.
You did not let that happen at all, bro.
So he tried to do that. Yeah. And there was some points where I'm like, I could just coast and chill and win the round, or I can make this an exciting fight by just going for something, even though he's literally freezing and stalemate. Like, I hate when people say stalemate. When a guy stalls a position by just holding your hands and freezing you, that's stalling. Yeah. So, obviously, I'm in an offensive position, so I got to do something. But, yeah, that's the nuances of grappling, and that's what makes it so fun. And I'm glad I had a good dance partner, man, because it made it a really fun fight. And we got a lot of appreciation and love for grappling all around the world, like people from all over, from different countries, and I was happy about that.
Well, I think especially with like MMA, right? What fans don't like when it comes to the grappling aspect is people when they just hold you up against the cage and there's no
movement.
I agree with you.
Right?
I'm one of those guys. I'm like, this is bullshit. What is he doing? Break it up. Separate him.
Yeah. But when it's action like that, we're seeing somebody trying to advance position. Watching somebody trying to advance position, and it becomes something highly technical that is fun for people to watch. And I think sometimes when like fighters get into this moment, it's like, well, just get out of it then. But it's also your position to advance. So you can't just hold them, you know?
Yeah. If you're in a dominant position, like if you're standing against the cage and I'm behind you, and you're just holding my hands, I still have options to look for trips to break you down to the ground. So I have options to keep the fight and keep the action going. But if we're on the ground and I got 2 hooks in and I have a seatbelt and you hold my hands and I'm yanking, I'm pulling and pushing and pulling and I can't move you, that's on the defensive guy because I'm actually trying to be active, but he's stalling and stalemating in position.
Holding you there.
So there's some situations like that, but very few. But I agree, there's a lot of positions where guys just kind of hold them on the cage. They're playing the game, but I do think the refs should be more involved in terms of like forcing action versus separating them. Yeah. The separating them, just taking it away when something picks up. But if you keep warning them, they have to be forced. Okay, if I don't do something, he's gonna break up the position. So now you kind of force the action in a different way.
Hit him with a yellow card. You better keep moving.
That would be fire. Yeah. It probably would have affected some of my fights, but I'm just being honest. But I do understand the game, and I play it just well.
You know, for someone like you two, right? Who now is in this conversation of there's like a few people who are bantamweight goats now, right?
Yeah.
For you, what motivates you to get back into the octagon, right? Because like, I'm not a man of greatness. Once I touch like greatness a little bit, I'm like, I'm good. And
I'm not the best father, just good enough.
I got a kid.
That's it.
But for you,
I did my part.
Yeah, I did my part.
I fucked my wife.
I did the hardest part. I just had to come. But for you, what gets you going back into the octagon? People have already put you in that conversation as one of the bantamweight goats. So it's like, what motivates you to get up and get back into the cage, do the weight cut, and do all this?
I mean, honestly, the motivation comes from just the legacy. When I got into the sport, it was all about the competition, trying to beat the best guys around. When I first came onto the scene as an amateur and a pro, I had nothing short of like easy fights, like no easy fights whatsoever. I was 2-0 fighting a guy who was a purple belt, still a white belt, I think, at the time. Like, I took tough fights that made no sense on short notice, but fortunately, I came out on the right side of things. And even now, I'm at 45, but the goal is just to achieve greatness again and hopefully realize the second world title will just be the icing on the cake to just go, you did everything you possibly could in life. in your prime years, and I'm proud of you for doing that. You know, so it's just chasing the dream, chasing the goal, having something to work for, like towards in life.
So what if Sean O'Malley's like, I want to run it back with you at 145?
I'll say Sterling.
I tell him to
O'Malley
fuck
too.
himself. If he wants to fight me again, tell his bitch ass to come up to 145.
And body's wrong too, bitch.
Let me not call him a bitch ass, but
Yeah. He knows the game. He knows the game.
yeah, I'm just talking shit. But
You got
that's what
Brian
fighters-
Ortega next, though, right?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a crazy fight.
really, like, see this position here? He's just holding my hand.
Yeah.
He's literally doing nothing to advance the fight. But if I let go, then
gonna
he gives him
scramble
an
out.
opening.
Yeah.
So it's just like, well, he's stalling the position because he's legit keeping me from doing anything offensive, other than just letting
Hey,
go of
there's
the
a white
position
man
entirely.
behind you. Be careful, sir. There's a white
There's
man
a guy behind you.
It's stunner.
Just to gauge
We got
you.
Jay Gustin
Justin
Gaethje over here,
Gaethje.
baby.
Latino.
See, we've been in this position for how long now?
Yeah. And this is the stuff that I'm talking
As soon as he
about.
lets go, I start throwing punches, but then the same thing, he's gonna go back to grabbing my wrist after I throw the hook in.
You know, because you're
This was a fun fight though, man. I got no regrets.
Do you agree with the commentary? Once again, this is from I Don't Grapple, but people always talk about it doesn't matter if you start training for a grappler in your camp, you're not going to be able to
close
catch
the
up
gap.
to 20 years of wrestling.
I agree.
So what is it about that? Is it just like the grind? Like what is it about grappling that you need X amount of years? Because you see like kickboxers come in like later on and they still tend to be
do great,
amazing. Like
yeah.
what is it about wrestling?
It's the feel, man. You have to understand the sensitivity in certain positions. Like even with this fight, there's some certain like sensitivity when we're moving. Like even here, I feel him going one way. We're like, okay, I can pull him back and I can look to get a hook in. I get the hook in, I get my second hook in. But it's all sensitivity. Where I feel him moving his arms, where's his body weight, where is it like distributed? How can I bump him over when he worries about that, getting his base, his balance? I can sneak a hook in or look for a sneaky punch or advance the position by going to the front. Like there's so many small nuances that go on in grappling, which was why I appreciate the sport. As long as you're not fucking tickling my toes and spinning on your back doing like some breakdance bullshit, trying to go for leg locks. Like, that's the only thing I'm not like great, like super happy about with grappling, but
So
it's just like I understand the technicality of it, and it's very, very difficult. But it's also like it's one of those positions where if you get somebody in a really good bite, you really don't have a lot of time to fight out of it.
Yeah.
Once it's on, you're talking like really destroying like your knee.
Yeah.
So
And especially when you can punch someone in the face too, that changes the whole game a little bit too.
that does for sure.
You
So
know?
it's definitely like these, like the experience and the feel for things that you can't really get from that short training camp. It's like years and years of repetition where you can feel these things that other people can't.
Yeah, like I was just working with Gene Silva. I showed him something, and
Was he barking the whole time?
well, it, like even like the little thing that I showed him, I thought I explained it like perfectly well. But then the same thing, sensitivity. Like you're not gonna be a pro overnight. But then he would do it right the one way, and then the next way he'll do it again. I'm like, no, brother. Like we just went over this. Like no. You got to turn the hip the other way. But it's all comes down to the sensitivity and being able to understand. I like him a lot because he thinks. He's like asking questions, asking the right questions. Like, okay, well, why can you do this when I do this? If this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm like, dude, it's like you got to just understand how to keep up and be one step ahead. Otherwise, you're behind in a grappling exchange. And this is like high level, man. You're not going to see a lot of guys doing shit like this. Even this, I knew I put myself in a crucifix position. This is the end of round one. But in round two, I got myself in a crucifix position where I got out. But in my head, I'm like, I'm not getting TKO'd in a crucifix and giving this motherfucker his first finish.
And those are so hard to get out of too, you know?
I know. So
the
I
fact
was,
that you got
bro,
out
I
of
was
that.
bucking and moving. I was like,
Yeah.
hell no, I'm not giving him that.
Is there, you feel like you training with Marab gives you a good advantage with dealing with these kind of guys?
Marab's style is different. If it's like straight jiu-jitsu, he's not like a...
That's not his thing.
He's not, yeah.
Yeah.
Psychotic.
It's the
he's
overall
like
MMA game.
A judo wrestling type of guy, pressure, get you tired. But like looking for straight up submission, he's got a couple good chokes though. I won't disclose them.
We
The
saw
O'Malley one?
one from him.
That's one of them.
Yeah.
But he's got some other slick stuff that he does.
I gotta ask.
But even this fucking...
Did you guys plan
I
living
cracked
that
him.
close to each other?
No, so actually I was gonna buy his house, and then he sent it to me. He was like, brother, I'm thinking about this house. I was like, oh shit, it's on the same block. I was just looking at this. And I was like, I'm not gonna put an offer in. You're gonna buy the house, and that'd be sick.
That's
So it
so.
just
You
worked
guys
out.
have probably one of the most wholesome friendships I've ever
I know,
seen
I love
in
that
the
friendship,
UFC.
bro.
Like the amount of support you guys
Yeah,
give
this
each other is
his
unreal.
one takedown that he got. Yeah.
That's not bad though. That's only one.
Man, fuck that shit.
The one take.
The one that got away.
Yeah. But man, like I feel like it's pretty interesting watching like your whole career, especially like I said after that Jan thing and kind of what you've done to show people like, look, you keep saying it's a fucking fluke, but let me show you what I could do, and you kept defending the title over and over again, and it becomes undeniable at that point.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Thank you, I appreciate that. You know what's crazy to me though? To get to that Jan fight, I beat 3 guys in the top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
There are some other guys who have gotten title shots, multiple guys, and they haven't beaten 1 guy in the top 5. And if they did, maybe it was just 1. So it just goes to show you how much work Merab and I both had to do just to get to a title shot opportunity. Yeah, I understand the anger, like the fight went the way that it did, but I'm glad we had the rematch. I told my coaches even were kind of like skeptical, like, are you sure that's why you think you lost? We're losing? I was like, brother, I didn't eat the day of the fight. Like, I had a great shakeout. You guys saw me, energetic, not getting tight. I banged out 25 minutes, easy, countering, sharp, reflexes. Bad rehydration afterwards. I feel like I was still cutting weight. And after the first round, I was like, if I don't finish him in the first round, I'm going to get my ass kicked. And sure enough, I was like, I'm going to go out on my shield, man. Like, I only have one opportunity. I'm just going to at least show the world my toughness. Like, I'll take an ass whooping on international TV and say, fuck it, whatever happens, happens. But it's almost like a blessing in disguise. It's like almost like, I hate bringing religion, but it was almost like God said, like, I'm going to give you an opportunity because you didn't quit on yourself. Anybody else who felt the way I did, it probably would just be like, I'm going to turn around, take my licks, I'm going to go home, got my paycheck. Nah,
hey,
bro.
Man, look, I always say with Phil Rowe, man, God's timing is perfect. So it is what it is. You know what I mean?
I'm glad I got an opportunity to do it the right way, and I'll forever be grateful and proud of that. And I told Dana even the night of the fight, like, I want to run it back as soon as I possibly can. Little did I know I was going to have to get neck surgery, and
that's crazy, bro.
You know what's funny? I feel like your neck surgery was the thing that people are like, I guess he didn't fake it. It took the X-ray. It took the X-ray for fans to be like, okay.
Isn't that crazy though?
Yeah.
Because
they don't know though, bro.
But fighters get the shortest end of the stick when it comes to judging, when it comes to refereeing sometimes, fighter pay, like everything. From a fighter standpoint, we get the short end of the stick. If something bad happened and you appeal a fight, they just throw it out. They don't even review it.
Yeah.
So it's like,
that's so wild.
We get the shortest end of the stick. One bad night, everyone judges you for months until you fight again.
Forever.
You know, so
you're only as good as your last fight is what they say. You know what I mean?
So it's that sucks though, man.
I gotta ask you a question. I'm so curious about this. I saw you do the Russian tough.
Oh yes.
Oh my God. What do you get?
Experience,
bro? Please.
That's the weirdest show, dude.
Please tell us.
Trying to choke everybody out. Bro, it seems like a chaos.
It was the one guy, Zalek, who just chokes everybody. He sneaks up on you.
Who is
what the fuck is with that guy?
Dagestani guy.
What does he do?
But he's a different kind of Dagestani. He's like the guy that likes to have fun. There's very few Dagestanis like this that I've met.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, you're an athlete, but you like to have fun?
Yeah.
Okay, I could get behind that.
Yeah.
But super cool dude. That show was just chaotic, man. Every day I walked into that house, my stress, my hormone, my cortisol levels were through the roof because I'm just like, I'm on edge. Like, is he gonna attack me? He just slapped him in the face for no reason. I don't know what they're yelling at each other. They're talking some shit. They're saying blah. They're saying this. He's pushing him. He's pointing at him, yelling. I'm like, dude. Me and Dennis just sitting there like, bro, if something happens, you got to be ready to step in. And if something happens to you, I'm ready to step in
I feel like they were just sucker punching people like left and right.
It was insane. So just imagine having to be on it. I'm thinking Peter Yan. I'm thinking we're cool. He's calf kicking me. I'm like, I think he's trying to get a trilogy fight right now. I think he's trying to pull a fast one on me right now. He knows I'm not in shape. He's trying to beat my ass right now.
How high was your anxiety, man?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, through the roof, man.
My anxiety's high watching it.
Yeah. It was for a full month.
God.
So anytime that we didn't have to shoot, they would text me and go, Aljo, brother, you want to come down to the house and maybe film some stuff? I'm like, brother, do I have to be there to say, no, not today, we don't need you? I'm like, okay, so I'm going to chill. I need my peace to decompress because I'm telling you, like, madhouse.
Was the bag worth it?
I'm sitting here. This guy opens the side door. He runs through the back. I'm just sitting there like this. And I'm like, is he about to fucking hit me right now? I move out the way. He jumps over and he flying jump kicks this one guy on the couch.
Yeah, bro. That's
I'm
crazy.
Sitting there like, I'm in a fucking simulation right now. This is absurd.
It's crazy because we don't speak Russian, and I just see them smiling.
I don't speak Russian.
And so we're just like, oh, they might be friends. And then he just sucker punches him. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
And when you see the
Oh my God.
Then you know something's about to happen. Just stand back.
You know Russian sign language now, dude. When this happens,
The context,
it's just about
bro.
to pop off.
Bro, there was some times where guys were just chilling in the house. One guy would just come up and just be like, I want to fight you. I'm like, what just happened? I was like, why? I go, Pachumu, Pachumu. That means why in Russian. So they're laughing because I'm like saying Pachumu. They're like, hey, but just because. I'm like, this makes no sense to me. We're like, we got to get paid for this. Like, they're literally fist fighting, headbutting each other.
Oh my God.
Dude,
And there was
different
that,
world.
there was
Street
that
fight, bro.
clip of that guy trying to trip John Jones, and I was like, Jones is gonna kill this guy.
Oh,
I got so
Did
nervous.
you see John just laughing?
Yo,
like a big
my ass started sweating. I was like, Jones is gonna kill him. Like he's gonna kill
So
him.
he caught me off guard like that too. We did a best out of 3. He took me down the first time because I didn't know he was a judo guy. Second time, he tried some bullshit. I fucking put him on his back, folded him.
Let's go.
And then the third time, he had like a trip on the like canvas or whatever. He got me. But he's also like 15 kilos heavier.
He's a
than me.
big boy.
He's a big
Yeah,
guy.
He's like 35 pounds.
Damn.
I thought Jones was gonna kill him. I was like,
Yeah, when John, I was like, damn, he really trying to get John on TV.
yeah.
He
John
trying to make
was
an
like,
Instagram
yo.
clip.
And that's why John is laughing because he's like, you really trying to get
Yeah.
me like that?
But that's why they probably bring you guys out, right? So they can probably just get these
it's all,
fucking
like,
clips.
some of the guys just want to spar us because they're like,
God damn.
Oh, shit.
How is Tate
I don't
this
know why
popular?
Why she does that?
People
How
love
is
Tate, bro.
Cutman Tate this popular?
She does that though for no reason.
Oh,
All I
that-
know is like when Jones
It's
gave him
hilarious.
the Dylon treatment, he was like, "You're too close." He just like, I was like, "Oh
Too close,
shit!"
man.
Yeah,
that shit was
bro.
the Dylon treatment. That was amazing.
It's different over there, man. They live in a different world. They're popular from just the drama. that
yeah,
happens
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
They told me when I was on my way there, I'm like, I'm ready at the airport. They're like, just so you know, brother, this show is built on conflicts and drama. So if you could promote anything and like talk a little bit, I'm like, brother, you never told me anything about this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just here for the money, to be the coach, help these guys, and have a good time. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't here to talk shit with some guy that I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
Exactly.
Fuck that.
Imagine Aljo just sucker punching a random Russian dude.
That'd be so fucking wild, dude.
It goes
And it holds
viral.
his rum bottle.
I know. Just to let you know,
Fuck
you might
Harbor.
get stabbed a couple times. It's okay, you know. We have Russian bandage. Well, let's get some of your picks.
Yes.
Yeah,
Tell
what
us,
you
give
think?
us the
Picks.
expert opinion.
Dang, I put me in the hot seat.
317.
Come on, Elia or Oliveira. Have you trained with any of them?
I don't train with any of them.
Okay.
I feel like one of your
I-
biggest traits right now online is you're a really great analyst. So
Yeah,
I'm
for
Yeah,
real.
we
very,
should put you on the
very
desk, dog.
Just
curious.
break it down. What you think?
I can analyze the fight. I don't want to make a pick, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. Analyze.
I think, obviously, there's a size advantage in the favor of Oliveira. I think Charles might be being overlooked by how hard he actually punches.
Yeah.
I think the grappling is a bit untested of Topuria. We know he's good because of everybody saying that he's good. He's got a couple submissions, but I think Oliveira's proven, battle-tested with knockouts, and as well, this is so funny.
Dog, this AI is ridiculous.
AI's nuts, bro.
Ilya's a really good boxer and tight. The one time he did fight at 155, he got clipped with a head kick.
Yes.
Oliveira's very good with head kicks, just kicking in general. So if I'm his team and I'm watching tape, I'm looking at that. Where can we take advantage of that? And how often does Ilya go for that right hand where he goes to the left hook and he leaves his right hand vulnerable where now he's exposed on his right hand side for the left high kick? Oliveira, obviously the better grappler, I think overall, because he's proved it. It's one thing to do grappling matches in training, it's another thing to do it in actual bright lights competition and in the octagon. So I think he has the advantage there. Ilya might have the wrestling advantage, but I think the cardio might be on the side of Oliveira. So it just really depends. I hope both these guys show up and no one's like having a down day kind of thing, like
a bad weight cut or something.
Yeah.
like that. You know,
Yeah.
so I think these guys at their best, I lean towards Oliveira, but obviously Ilya is undeniable what he's been
Yeah.
doing, man.
Yeah.
Like, you can't overlook that shit. And we know he's probably going to crack a bit harder at 155.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't get him out there early, I like Charles's chances of winning in the later rounds.
Gotcha.
Yeah, absolutely.
Damn, put him on a desk.
Put you on a
Jeez.
desk, please.
Please.
So that's a hard. It's like I don't know how you bet on that.
Yeah.
You guys.
It's a
it
50-50
depends on how
kinda,
you
right?
feel. It
Yeah.
really
I feel like
depends
this
on how you
whole
feel.
card is like that, though. It's just kind of like, you
I
know,
think
if you want to
Pantoja
lose
has
money.
the edge
Pantoja,
over
yeah.
Kai. I think Kai's a good striker, but he doesn't throw enough volume where I think Pantoja's going to swarm him with that.
And he's
And-
big for 125 too, huh?
Yeah. And
His
I think
scrambles are insane.
Pantoja, he just scraps. He's in there like, you fucking, I don't know, did something to his wife and he's pissed at you.
Bro, he got a
pushed her
chip
at
on
the
his
bar.
shoulder for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fights like
Well,
a
his
demon.
dad left him, dude.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah. That'll
That's
do
the
it.
chip.
Yeah.
That's the chip right
He's
there.
like, do
And
you
I
love
feel
me
like-
now? I was like, damn, I'm crying right now, dog. I have a dad. Like, shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. You did say that.
Yeah.
Right?
That shit was heartfelt as fuck.
Are you proud of me now?
Yeah, it's like,
dude,
damn.
that's tough.
I don't talk to my dad. I just say fuck him. So. Hey, you chose not to be part of the show. I extended the olive branch.
Yeah, that's funny.
All right, we got the new up and comer. We got Joshua Van versus Royval. Who do you
That's
got?
a good fight.
Royval's a dog, man.
I think Van is good, but he's very one-dimensional. Yeah, it's an Ilya-esque type of thing, but he doesn't implement leg kicks, calf kicks the way Ilya does, getting guys to slow down so he can use his power punches. Royval is a freestyle fighter, really good jiu-jitsu. I don't think Van is going to shoot, but I think Royval is going to pressure him, keep him guessing, land some big shots, those spinning elbows, those step-in knees.
Gotcha.
And I think it's his fight to win. I think Van is good, but I think this is a bit too much too soon.
It's a
Respectfully.
big step up.
Big
Yeah, it's
step
a
up.
big step up in competition.
Royval is tested. Like, you've seen him in
Like,
scraps, you know?
I watched him with Bruno Silva, a great performance, but Silva was the stuff he was giving him was kind of tailor-made for that style.
Got you.
It was a good matchup for him.
Dariush Moicano.
We got Money Moicano, Benil.
Good fight.
Money Moicano, you compare Dariush to Islam Makhachev? What the fuck?
Wait, what the fuck?
That's legit.
That's legit, dude. That was good.
Good impression.
I think if the fight stays standing, Dariush wins.
Ooh. Yeah.
I think Dariush is the better striker, and I think he goes for the kill more. With Moicano, I think he's a bit slower in his reaction time, but his jiu-jitsu is A1. I can't decipher who's better. I've grappled with Dariush. I know how good he is. Moicano never grappled with him, but I watched him a lot. I think Dariush, when he fought Gamrot, shocked the world because of how good his grappling actually was.
Yeah.
So I think Dariush has the edge in the grappling. So I think this is Dariush's fight to lose. I think for me that's the pick, but I wouldn't be surprised if Moicano's grappling does neutralize Dariush, but how does Moicano get the fight to the ground?
Yeah.
Got you.
You know,
I feel like it might be a slobber knocker.
I think they're gonna scrap. Dariush comes to scrap, man.
Yeah, because once they grapple, I feel like the exchanges are gonna be even on the grappling.
That's just how he fights.
Yeah.
He goes for it.
Man, this was an amazing. When he sunned Gamrot,
Bro,
I was shook.
Look at this. He takes him down. He hip heists. He gets his hip in the right position.
this.
Goes, takes
He's
it
a
back.
dog, bro.
He's
Oy.
blocking the leg. He's stepping over. He's got a knee bar.
His
Most guys
jiu-jitsu's
get
so good.
escaped in that position. Here he is. Okay, he got the reversal, but here he is in the sweep. Gets back up. He goes underneath. Bro,
Wow.
this is high level fucking shit.
Damn.
That you can't drill. Like, you have to just have that feel in those rounds.
And this is what you're talking about with the experience.
Yeah, bro.
That
like,
scramble ability,
The feel. Gamrot comes out on top again, but Dariush, this was such a fun fight. This was in Abu Dhabi when I fought TJ too.
Wow.
Oh, that's right.
Damn.
Great fight, man.
Crazy.
All right, we got Peyton Talbot.
Peyton
and
Talbot for the
Felipe
last pick versus
That's
I
a
don't
hard
know.
one, too.
There's not enough information on these guys.
both
to
of
really,
these guys,
yeah,
right?
To
It's
really
hard to
know.
say.
Like, I think Talbot is good, and I just saw him the other day, so I don't want to be like rude or anything, but I think his style with his hands down, he's a power puncher, sits on his punches, but lacks footwork. I think his grappling's a little mid, but you don't need to be an extreme grappler, right? He hits hard. If he can connect, he's lights out. But then this guy Lima, he's fighting, bro. He is good.
He's good
big,
everywhere, too.
Big for the weight. I haven't seen too much of his grappling yet, but his striking super on point. Very educated in his range. Oh, he beat Naimov. That's right.
Oh shit.
Yo,
That's
Naimov
great.
is
Choked
on a
him out.
fucking.
I didn't even know that.
Naimov is on a run right now.
And
when
how
they
that
said he was going
featherweight?
back down to 35, I was like, why?
That's crazy.
I was like,
You
why?
think that's gonna affect him? You think that's gonna be tough for
I
him?
think he's big for the weight class.
Because if you go up and down, that's hard, right? Like on the body.
I think he has a good frame to go to 45.
Yeah.
He's taller than me.
yeah.
So,
But coming back to 35
Five is kinda
tough,
rough.
man.
yeah.
The up and down, I
But
don't like
I
that
think that was a
much.
short notice one.
Oh, I
Okay,
see.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, then how do you feel about your upcoming fight with Ortega?
That's
It's a good
amazing,
fight,
man.
man.
That's an
matchup for you,
amazing
bro.
matchup.
Move over, Izzy. We got a new
matchup.
Chinese champion coming up right now.
Let's
baby.
go.
I'm black and knees, baby.
Let's go.
Yeah, it just really depends on what Ortega shows out, right? I mean, we saw him when he lost and it came back for Korean Zombie, set the world on fire, had the bald skinhead.
Tracy Cortez.
Tracy Cortez.
Dating.
So I know he's been going through a lot, and this is a very mental sport, man. So it just really depends on what type of Ortega shows up. But I think if the best version of him shows up and the best version of me, I think it's a great fight. I think I got the wrestling advantage. He's got the sneaky guillotines, the flying triangles and shit like that I got to be worried about. He's a bit longer, rangier. I think I got the speed advantage. I think I got the kicking advantage.
I think you got the
And
grappling advantage too.
Yeah.
I think as an overall package, I got the grappling advantage.
Yeah.
But I think straight up jiu-jitsu, whether from top or bottom position, I think he might have a slight edge in like me in that department.
All I
In my
need you to
honest
do
opinion.
is that before the fight, I want you to tell the story about the eagle that broke his face. And then when they jump off, that story that he told, that shit was so funny to me.
Who told this story?
So
There was
Brian-
Oh
a
my
clip,
God,
a
tell
clip
him about
of
Brian
Ortega at a press conference talking
you know,
about
like,
eagles.
People put stuff on the internet that's not true.
Yeah.
And Brian Ortega got inspired by the story about eagles that fall off a cliff and break their beak and they grow it back, and it's not true.
It's a rebirth.
It's a rebirth. And I was like,
Brian talked about this story.
Yeah.
It was true.
And then people, this is it.
Fuck, Brian.
And people were giving him some shit about this.
Weird way that it did. So
It was like a meme for a little bit.
This is a continuation from that fight.
Yeah.
Or do you just think,
That sucks because
And it fired me up. When I watched it, I was like, for the sake of the story, I believe it.
and all I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
was, eagles
I
don't
wanna-
grow their beaks back. That's all I could think of.
the rebirth is an ancient
Because I remember,
that the eagle goes through. And it's something that
look at that
people are very
sweet little
close to.
face of his. He's so handsome.
It's some difficult changes that I had.
He's
to make in
dreamy,
my
bro.
life.
Yeah, dreamy guy.
I can't look in his eyes too long, bro.
That's your key to
Like-
victory.
That's your key to victory. Don't look at
If
his
Brian
eyes.
looks in my eyes, I might stop and stare like, damn,
Don't look
dog.
at him too long.
Who do we
Hey,
give
your
the cornrow
eyebrows is
advantage
really
to?
good
Who had
right
better
now.
cornrows, Brian Ortega?
I think that's easy, dude.
Hey, man.
Honestly, I don't know. He does some cool shit. He be doing some cool shit. I can't front.
Well, Aljo, we're just very thankful for your time, man. This was awesome, dude.
This is cool. Thank you guys. I
Yeah,
appreciate
thank you for
it.
coming out, bro.
Hey, everybody go ahead, rock this out.
Where can we get this? Tell us exactly where.
If you're in Vegas, you can get it at Lee's. And we're also at funkharborspirits.com, my website. Again, I am the full owner of this company.
Let's go.
So a lot of the work, the tasting profile, the label, the design, the bottle, everything. Man, a lot
Love it.
of work, man.
Support Aljo, man. Support him.
Round of applause for Aljo!
Thank you guys.
Here we guys go. Welcome back to the Casuals. We're with fan favorite. We're with Casuals favorite.
We got Ozempic himself. We got the ashiest man in the business, my milk dud brother. We got
Cutman Tate!
I appreciate you.
All right,
I
you
appreciate
have
you.
your chance now.
Love
Go
the
ahead.
shirt.
Yo, this
Love
man
the shirt,
came in here
bro.
disrespecting
Shirt's
me
fire.
so hard. You talking about my skin complexion. You said so much shit.
Talk
but I
about
love
his
you,
skin.
man.
Why do you think
I
it's so
appreciate you.
shitty?
I don't know.
First of all,
Why do you think it's so
y'all
bad?
read y'all comments? Because am I the first one to bring it up? So we just gonna sit here and not look at this train wreck?
What's the train wreck? What's the comment?
Bro, I'm just-
Point
bro,
it out, bro.
The
Point
skin,
it out.
like,
He's on Korean
the
skincare.
last time I saw him, right,
Find some
he looked
comments, Nicholas.
somewhat normal. And now he
Somewhat
like,
normal.
He like bleached his skin. I don't understand what the fuck the eyebrows are doing. And the hair is fucking thinning.
First of all,
He
I
got
don't
a
have
big
anything
ass
here.
forehead, bro.
You can't even talk
Bro,
about hair. You ain't got none.
bro.
What are you talking
Bro,
about?
You look bad, bro.
This
Bro,
guy just lost 40
bro,
pounds.
You look bad, bro. Are you sick? You're not sick. It's normal.
Why you got a male symbol on your chest as if we don't fucking know already, dude?
The same
Look
guy
at
that
that
asked if I rap hands for BK, bare knuckle. Remember
Your
that?
fans were on my
No,
side.
they were not.
But they're not
No,
raps on
no,
that. Man,
they-
you tripping.
No, they never did that. They were like, he's
No, you
kind of right.
disrespect- no, you
bro,
disrespectful,
you're
bro.
dumb.
You disrespectful.
Bro,
as
you're
fuck.
dumb. Are you dumb?
You so disrespectful.
Bro, and-
No. Every time I see a different cut man, I'm like, the UFC did a good job, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't hurt me at all. Bro, none of what you're saying hurts me.
It ain't supposed to hurt
Bro,
you, man.
I'm
I'm
just
saying
asking,
facts.
like,
It is
what
what it
kind
is.
of Asian are you?
Huh?
What kind of Asian are
The
you?
best one.
Hey,
no,
hey,
yes,
guess
yes,
us.
yes,
Guess
yes.
all of us right now.
Yes.
Let's see how good
I don't know. The
Pick
fucked
one,
up
pick one,
kind.
pick one, pick
one.
one.
I don't know, bro. I'm
Pick
just going
one.
Nah,
to
just guess,
Japanese.
There's
Okay,
no
Japanese.
Japanese
All right,
here.
what about him?
Nobody's Japanese?
No one's Japanese
Fucked up is all I got for him.
Fucking
bad,
knees, man.
Like bad fucking mac and cheese, bro. Like you're like, fuck, bro.
Like bad mac and cheese.
Bro,
You ever been
and
compared
the
to mac
fucked
and
up
cheese?
part about it all, bro, the fucked up part is the lights are so bright on him, you can barely see this translucent motherfucker.
Don't even talk to me about
Bro.
complexion. You got diabetes cheeks. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't have the sugar, motherfucker. I don't have the sugar. I know
You
you
got the
doing.
diabetes
Bro,
cheeks.
and then he got like Teen
Your
Wolf
cheeks
ears.
are the same color
Bro,
as your elbows.
he
dude.
got
What the fuck
Teen
are you
Wolf
talking about?
ears.
You are the ashiest person in the fucking game.
You're not
You
wrong.
owe-
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all, bro, but you still look bad. Like, you have no comeback for that. You look bad.
Listen, I'm good.
What are your eyebrows doing?
My eyebrows are just there. That's what it is.
What did they do?
It's what he's got.
They're
Bro,
called
bro.
kabuki eyebrows, bro. You don't even fucking know about
They're
them.
naturally
Genetics
thin.
is
Look up
just
kabuki eyebrows.
Terrible. Bro, like, it's a genetic flaw. And you can't do math.
What you
you're
mean I
fucking
can't-
terrible.
Give me a math problem right
Bro,
now.
I don't. Why? Bro.
Because you don't know how to count up to 10. That's
You
why.
don't
That's
know
why.
how to-
dog.
Hey,
10
that's
is
a
where you
sick
maxed
roast,
out.
baby.
No, that was
10
a
is-
good one, bro.
Yeah,
What
got
the
you, dude.
fuck with the thing, though?
Man, stop with the eyebrows, man.
Okay.
I'm done with this,
You
man.
done with that?
You're
Okay.
ridiculous. Hey, man.
I love you to death,
Yes,
though,
sir.
bro. I love you.
This is one of the funniest men to ever grace our fucking
Life
presence,
is getting him
man.
a towel, dude.
Like, I don't know who's funnier, you or Phil, man. Like, you
Phil
two,
who?
Phil Rowe.
Apex fighter Phil Rowe?
He fought in the crowd on the last one.
Prelim
And that was
fighter?
Atlanta. That was Atlanta, man. Come on.
That was a big deal.
Hey, come on, man. You
was
can't
a
give
big
Phil
crowd.
Rowe the props.
You gotta give
Come on, man. You
props.
saw
I
that.
love, look, listen, I love Phil. Phil did his thing, man. Like, Phil.
Come on, man.
Is that
It's Tate.
Phil, come here.
Phil, walk in
Come
your
on,
bras.
dude.
is that
Come here.
prelim Phil?
Phil, come here.
Is that prelim Phil?
Sit down. Sit down.
Hey, talk
Why
your
y'all
shit.
interviewing the fucking Cutman? He don't fight. He the most famous, non-famous motherfucker I ever met.
Hey, I know y'all don't know who this guy is. He fights on the prelims. By the time they show, he don't,
At
he don't
UFC
make it.
events, who gets more love between the both you guys?
We can ask
Take
these
it
people
love.
right
Take it
now.
love.
Bro,
Take it love.
it's not that Phil's not good. They just don't see him because he fights first. like, there's not even people in the fucking stadium, bro. Like, no bullshit.
Oh, shit.
When Phil fights, they make us come out there and clap for him and give him like fake noise, bro. It's the worst shit ever, bro. And then like the last time he fought, he was like walking around like the Walking Dead, bro. Fucking hair all fucked up. I was like, bro, are you good?
Hey, we got the job done.
He got a good pop, bro. He
We
got a
said-
good pop.
In Atlanta, they showed me love.
Yeah,
No,
absolutely.
they didn't.
They showed me love in Atlanta.
They
showed
did
me
not,
love.
bro.
They
Were you
showed me
his
love.
cut man for that
Well,
fight?
first of all, I wrapped his hands, right? And I
Yeah.
did a great job,
Tight
like
as
I
fuck.
always do.
Cutting off the circulation.
Too tight.
Bro, my shit
White
was
knuckles.
purple. My shit was purple.
This is how niggas
I'm
do
about
you
to
when they
walk
win.
out. My shit was purple. I said, yo, Tate. I said, is it too late? He said, never too late. Had to take the fucking wraps off, cut my shit down the pipe, re-wrap it. My fucking fingers are turning purple, bro.
What happened with that, Tate? What happened
I
with
just
that?
support him because he the only black cut man in the UFC.
Before I left that room, with this motherfucker hand shaking, barely could put the gloves on, sweating profusely, before he even got the fight, I go, are you good? Yeah, I like this. I'm good. 20 minutes later, this motherfucker done got so nervous trying to pull out of the fight, and I was like, bro, if you don't make this fight, bro, they gonna get rid of you. Oh, okay, I gotta do this. And the motherfucker didn't show up to the third round. The third round is when
That
you
was
started
strategy.
fighting.
That was strategy.
Bro,
That was strategy.
what, to let a motherfucker get tired of whooping your ass? Bro, like, but no,
It
I
worked.
love,
It worked, bro.
I love what
It
Phil's
worked.
doing, though, bro. Like, Phil,
man.
for real.
Oh,
Phil has
fuck,
always
I'm
shown me
crying, man.
love.
Oh, shit.
Phil always likes to have jokes with us. So that's what I love about this, and that's kind of what is about me. Like, all the guys I'm cool with, we all talk shit. We don't take it personal. We don't, I'll be in his corner. I'll show him love and respect because he's out there doing something that I don't do. But he makes me look good, He won with my raps, even though he don't give me no love, no bonus.
Nah, come on.
You paid me? You gave me some money?
I didn't do that. But we always show him love. We big him up, man. Ain't nobody wrapping my hands besides Big Tate. You know what I'm saying? So it's all love, man.
But I will wrap another fighter's hand. Like, I'm not loyal with this motherfucker. Like, I'm just, No, but Phil, I fucks with Phil, man. I'm very proud of him. Like, and again, they just asked me that question, like, what do I like to see? And it's like, when you see your friends fight, right, and they achieve a goal, because that's something that y'all don't see. Like, we joke about it and make light of it, but he was like fighting for his job and he knew it. And so you see him in the host hotel and he's walking around, and I'm like seeing Phil like this, like we talking shit, and he's like, nah, man, like he's trying to be funny, but this man is dealing with real life shit. You know what I'm saying?
In, yeah.
It's not even that. It's not trying to lock in. He knows what his job is. He's a professional fighter. But he is legit dealing with life as well. Like, life don't stop because they're like, you got to fight. And to see him be victorious is amazing, because he leaves to fight another day and he's proud and he did a great job.
I want you to turn and say it to his face, though.
Yeah, tell
Don't
him.
look at us. Tell it to the man right here.
Tell Phil. Tell Phil how
look-
proud you are.
Hey,
of him.
look into
You
those
gotta
beautiful
tell him
browns, bro.
he's
Come
proud.
on. You can do it.
I caught this
just
nigga in the
wear
back
a
after
hat?
the last fight.
Can you
He
just
was
wear a
Can you
hat?
not talk about hair when you don't have any?
He was sniffing.
A hat?
He was sniffing Rose Namajunas raps. After he cut it off, this nigga was in the back. I said, what the fuck you doing,
Oh
Tate?
no!
Yo, that's wild. That's wild.
That
You can't
shit's
do that,
crazy,
man.
bro.
First of all,
crazy.
See, let me tell you how y'all know
can't
this
do
nigga.
that.
Let me tell you how you know he lying. He was the first fight of the night, and they kicked them niggas out before the main event get there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, is that true? Did they kick you out of the locker room?
Yeah, they kicked that nigga.
If you fight early, they kick
I
you
couldn't
out.
even go to the green room.
Bro,
nigga.
for
I tried to hit the
real.
vending machine
That's
after.
ridiculous.
You hit the vending
Get the
machine.
fuck out of
I couldn't even
here.
hit the vending
That's
machine.
fucked
They
up.
blew my
Get
ass
it,
out.
bro. Nobody cares. He won. Get the fuck on.
Oh,
Like,
my God.
We paid him. Like, we don't want him to
Leave the arena.
because
That's what they
Phil
tell
is
you.
that kind of dude that's gonna be there with his chains and shit on, being
Absolutely.
Phil.
I heard, look, after the
can't-
fight,
Bro, when you
before
put
they
a
come in the
fucking
back,
hat on,
I bird
goddamn,
back.
Why you want me to put a fucking hat on?
Bro, you ugly.
Wear a Jabberwocky mask. It might help you out too. What the fuck are you talking about?
You ugly as fuck.
Bro, you got a mouth on the back of your neck. What the fuck are you talking about? You talking out from the back of your head and the front.
Bro,
What are you
ugly
talking
as
about
fuck.
right now?
Why do you need eyebrows when your eyes are
How does the
closed?
back of your head smile?
Bro, why do you need eyebrows
The
when your
back of
eyes
your
are
head looks like a
closed?
monster can
Bro.
symbol. Get the fuck out of here with that
You
shit.
are ugly as
Oh my God. Who are you talking to?
Bro, you ugly.
Bro, you look like a shadow. What the fuck are you talking about? That's wild.
Bro,
You gotta leave, dude.
Oh, tripping,
So
dude.
ugly.
This motherfucker talking so
Can
much
y'all
shit.
turn these lights down? This motherfucker is
If we
so
turn the lights out, you would
dead.
disappear. The fuck are you talking about?
Bro.
You already blending into the couch. The fuck is you talking about?
That's personal. That hurt. I've been dealing with that dark shit all my life, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
that
Come on.
shit hurt,
He's our
bro.
guest.
Nah,
man.
bro.
He's never gonna come back.
Bro. No, I would love to
He's a
come back.
professional comedian, dog. You can't fuck with him in that arena.
Ooh.
Professional comedian, dog.
That's
He's a pro.
Bro, you know Asians ain't funny. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They are
That's crazy.
not funny.
Bro,
no.
I'm good, man. I
You
appreciate
sure?
you.
Oh, that's on the record, by the way.
Bro,
That's on the
is
record.
it all? I love not him.
If
but
we release the conversations between us, he's so fucking offensive. Like, I'll just be chilling and be like, "What's up, ugly?" I'm like, I just woke up, dog. Like, the fuck? You start off with so much violence.
6 a.m. is crazy. That energy is crazy.
yeah.
So y'all
That's
just
a little
gonna say
mean.
I'm the shit talker. That I
That's
do
you.
this.
That's you.
So you waking up looking like that didn't offend me. You just come out fucking over people. Okay, cool. And your motherfucking ass, you just, ugh.
I'm the smoothest nigga on the roster, man. That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. I live how the champs want to live. That's a fact. You see my IG, that's real life.
He believes that shit.
That's a fact, man.
He believes that shit.
Oh
It's a
my
fact.
God,
That's-
man.
I don't want no CBD sponsorship, nigga. Don't send me no free gear. My bills are 15 bands a month, man. I'm chilling.
Is Phil one of your favorite fighters on the
I
roster?
love Phil. Like, I love Phil. I'm gonna hate to
But
see
you
him
gotta
go.
look at him and say,
I'm going to hate
Yeah,
to see
tell
him
him.
go. What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
look at him and say it.
You gotta show
Nigga,
admiration.
why you want me to be like weird on here? Like, look in this
That's
nigga's
not weird.
eyes.
That's not weird. That's
Bro, I'm trying to
love.
look you in the eye. Bro, can you? My bad. I'm sorry.
He's trying his hardest.
Bro, can you?
Do it as big as you can, David.
Bro,
Show him how big your eyes get.
Dave,
Show him.
Give me
Show him.
something, bro.
Show him how big your eyes get.
This is as wide as it gets, dude.
Bro, I'm
Not
just
bad.
looking, I'm looking at your face.
You got Asian eyes
Look
too.
at-
What the
hold
fuck
on.
are you talking
I'm
about,
looking
dude?
at your face and I'm thinking about if I had to grease you up, like it would be so hard for me just to.
I got a flat
Do you
face.
just
It's
do a
super
slit?
easy.
Do you do like a
You just
slit?
get one stick and you go down. What are you
Bro,
talking
I'm just
about?
saying, am I just, bro? I
You got a
get it,
bigger
bro.
face than me. How much
I'm
fucking
fat,
Vaseline do we
motherfucker.
need for your fucking face, dog?
2 fingers.
Two
Two fingers. Yeah, if you want to,
face.
like just pretend like you greasing chicken, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Make it work.
Nah, man, you good, dude.
Bro,
You
I
good,
love,
man.
bro, and he got a big ass forehead too. Like look
Nah,
at his forehead.
he
It's
aight.
like, but it's
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
What are you talking about?
Why
my
you so
forehead?
hypercritical on another man's looks, man?
That's what I'm saying.
That makes you a Batman.
Batiman, Bati boy.
Batman.
See, we got to get canceled now because you
Batman.
can't offend them.
Nah, it's cool. We can say it on here.
Oh, we can?
You can say it on
We
here.
can say it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
We're
All
cool.
right.
We're different. We're different.
Like my podcast. I ain't gonna say the shit I say on my
Oh
podcast.
God.
He's
He trying to plug his
y'all shit is
podcast.
legit.
Nah, plug it.
With-
Plug
nah.
it. Tell him to pod.
Tapping in podcast. Philly Fresh MMA on YouTube. I don't
Let's
like
go.
to plug myself other people's shit.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool.
Plug
It's
your
all love.
podcast.
I don't have one.
Exactly. Shut up.
Good one on that one. How I know,
Why you do
motherfucker.
that to me, man? That's just some elementary school shit. That hurt my feelings.
I just don't
I got flashbacks right now. That shit hurt my feelings like crazy. Oh shit,
Bro, dude.
Nah, I appreciate you sabotaging my opponent's hand wraps, so that shit.
he is fucking lying. I would never do no shit.
I
like
appreciate that. That's some real nigga
I
shit.
never would never.
That's some real
Are you
nigga
allowed to
shit,
do that?
man.
Are you allowed to rap both?
I have rapped both.
Oh,
I have
shit.
rapped both. Yeah. I mean, you could tell. Like, look at his eye. That motherfucker was cracking with my raps, bro. But hey, I was
a good
just
rap.
ripping-
It's a
Hey,
good
I was
rap.
just on that nigga's head. Bro. I was like, oh shit. I was like, fuck. Phil about to be gone, and then
Nah, all jokes aside,
Phil knew he was
people
about
don't
to-
understand what he does is pivotal. Like it really is, man.
Everything.
Because literally, you could tell him, "Yo, I need to rap here. I need it here. I need it here." People break their hands very often, and me, I have big ass thumbs. Huge hands, huge thumbs. So you gotta really secure my thumb and my wrist. Everything else I don't give a fuck about. And it's very easy to break your hands. So, boy, when he raps that bitch, man, I can close my eyes and fucking give it everything I got, you know? But it's a big deal. People don't pay attention to it, but it's a really big deal. Randy Brown just broke his hand in his last fight.
Shit, I didn't know that, but I didn't do that.
Who rapped his hand?
I didn't do that.
Luckily, he cooked that guy.
Yeah.
You know, Nicholas Dalby, but unfortunately, he ended up breaking his hand that fight.
Damn.
But
That guy got a big head, though.
Like
broke
for
his hand
me,
bad.
but for me, real talk, like being in the back with them, like I like being cage side and working the cuts, but actually being in the back, man, you get like 20 minutes with your homie, you know, no weird shit, but like me and this dude talk, you know, you can see what he's going through, he talking to you, letting you know, and they're very real in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You can see in the back, you know, man, you locked in and you see the fake happy shit where they in there like, I'm about to do this and nigga, sit your ass down. You about to get your ass beat.
Bro, I want to.
And then coming back sad.
Bro, you about to get your ass
I want to stream in the back before I go out. I always tell myself I'm going to do it, right?
Are you allowed to? They
You
don't
can
give you
do
shit?
it, right? But then when you're back there, the emotions hit you. You don't give a fuck anymore. You're just locked in.
Yeah.
But I always tell myself, Phil, it's a business. That shit would go.
Aljo,
and
just
it
come
never
on the
does.
show, man. Shit.
come on, dude.
Aljo, just.
Aljo, come through.
Aljo,
Yeah.
the funk master.
He took his drink back.
The human backpack.
You can
y'all.
tell
Pick
when the
it up.
fighter ain't in the camp, them niggas be drunk. Yo, them niggas be drunk, boy, when they ain't got to fight.
You can tell Aljo's like the nicest dude ever. Like before we started this shit, we were all roasting each other. Aljo was just, ha.
Because he didn't want us to cook his little ass. Me and Tate would have took off on him.
No, he ain't putting me in there. Aljo beat his ass. Yeah, bro, no.
Aljo the size of my femur, bro. What are you talking about?
Bro, he gonna be real good when he not fighting no more. He gonna take your job.
Aljo,
I believe it, man.
yeah.
He's a great analyst.
I want to be
man.
the commentator. I want to be a commentator bad.
Slow the fuck
I
down. You
do.
don't even know what you doing.
Nigga, they got
Bro.
Anthony Smith the commentator. He's the ugliest nigga I've ever seen. He is not TV ready.
I'm not doing
He is
that.
not TV ready.
I'm not doing that.
He ugly, bro.
He-
Get him off TV.
No, this nigga.
I'm
ugly.
TV ready.
Anthony black though. I
He's
fuck
not-
with Anthony.
Is he black?
Yeah,
Is he really black?
He is?
Nah, I'm not being funny. Is he black?
Is he like half?
He's an African.
Oh, shit. No
Oh,
way.
who's African?
Anthony
I
Smith.
feel like you're lying.
No, Anthony, if you look at the nose, like that's
Facts.
I mean, you know.
Facts.
But-
But look, like I
Damn.
said, my
Yeah,
next
look
fight-
it up. Google it. Is he half black?
His dad.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Look
Yo,
at
he
that.
looks.
He got the same fucking skin you
look-
got.
Anthony Smith's dad.
Bro,
Hold on a second. Hey, hold on a second.
He looks.
Bro, what
crazy.
did you do? Bro, I just want to know what it was.
He looks
I don't
crazy.
know what
bullshit.
you're talking about.
Because I want to get lighter. Like when you be talking about
His father was
You
absent.
don't need to get
Bro,
darker than
I'm-
berries, the sweeter the juice.
No,
That's
nigga,
how the phrase
nigga,
goes.
You already told me I got the sugar. Like, you already told me I got the sugar.
Oh, he black. He black and white.
Yeah.
He said his dad is absent. That's crazy in a
Man,
Wikipedia.
that's fucking,
That's
crazy.
man,
They
that's
should have
fucking
put that in
Wikipedia.
Somebody needs to update that.
Yeah.
That's Wikipedia.
And
Wikipedia
you know, there's
be
a
lying.
source on it too. You click
That's
that
crazy.
7, it'll show you the source.
Damn.
Yeah, he's half black, half white.
Nah, they're gatekeeping them jobs. Those are good jobs. Like a lot of people want them jobs. He look
How y'all
crazy.
not see the nose?
He look crazy.
And I'm not talking about my boy Anthony. I love Anthony Smith, man. He another one that's
I'm
better
just cracking, man. What's the
he
big
better
deal?
than Phil too.
Niggas be emotional as fuck. I'm
Bro,
cracking.
why
Nigga
is Phil
ugly.
on the show?
My mom called me
He
ugly.
like
Nigga
14
ugly.
and 7.
Yeah, it's okay.
Why is Phil
can
on the
say
show? He like
He
14
gonna
and
wild
7.
out now. He ain't did it. Nigga ugly as fuck.
Why is Phil on the show? He like 14 and 7.
I'm buzzing.
It's both
Like,
of him.
Come on, man.
He like 14 and 7.
Face
Look,
respect.
look.
That's a good
Okay.
Record. That's a good
Why
record.
am I on the show? Why am I on the show?
50-50.
Name me one fighter.
Everybody.
Name me one.
Everybody.
Name me one black fighter cooler than me. One.
Aljo. John Jones.
John Jones.
A black fighter.
Y'all not gonna talk shit about John. I would love to
He's
party
not-
with John. That's like partying with Rick
And
James.
he's a GOAT, but he's not that cool though.
That's like partying with Rick James.
No,
he
I'm
that
gonna wake
cool?
up in a car accident with my pants down at my ankles.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
party with John Jones.
Terrified.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Terrified.
I don't know. I
Allegedly.
think there's some evidence out there.
Man, come on, allegedly.
I don't know.
Allegedly.
Hey, look,
Who
no
else is cool?
disrespect to the GOAT.
No, I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you. I'm
He's
gonna
a
name
GOAT.
some
Rashad
cool
Evans
guys.
is-
Rashad cool as fuck.
cooler
than-
DC
DC's
cool
cooler
as
than you.
fuck.
Yep.
DC cool. Rashad cool. Yeah, that's really about it.
Yeah.
Talbot, is he black?
I never met him. He black.
Charles
He might be
Oliveira.
half. He might be half.
Definitely
Derek
cooler
Lewis
than
cool as fuck.
Definitely cooler than you.
I forgot about Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis cool as
Bro,
fuck.
so if we ranking cooler black guys than Phil Rowe,
There's not many.
Cyril Gahn.
He not cool.
Yeah, he don't speak English though.
He's
I'm
not
French.
speaks French. Then you got
ChatGPT.
you got Aljo's cooler than
No,
Phil.
he's fucking not. Crazy.
the one dude is cooler than you.
Who?
Anthony Smith is cooler than you.
You're out of your fucking mind. I'll knock a camera over.
Okay.
No way.
Charles Oliveira is cooler than you.
He's not black.
Blacker than you too.
You're crazy.
That's wild.
Who is that?
Manal Cape.
He's African.
Izzy's cooler than him. Kamaro's cooler than
Yo,
you.
stop before I wild out on
What's
this
his
podcast.
name? Usman is cool.
Stop.
Joaquin Buckley's cooler
Oh, you
than
gotta
you.
stop with that, though.
Stop.
That's ridiculous.
You're out of your fucking mind, bro.
Oh, you said cooler. I thought you were talking about winners. My bad. I fucked up.
Come on.
My bad.
Ah,
That was a cheap
that was
shot.
clean.
Bro,
That was solid.
You got up.
I'm not a pussy. That was solid.
Yo, you gotta clap back. You gotta clap back with something, though.
Look. That was solid.
Breaking bread.
Clap back.
We cracking. Look, I take that.
We
That was
just talking
clean.
shit.
That was
man.
clean.
But we do that in our community.
That was clean.
You motherfuckers blow shit up over there where you live at. Y'all get so fit.
Where am I from?
Yeah,
Japan?
guess.
No, it's not Japan. If I was Japan, I got blown up. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh shit, Mckenzie. Dude, this is, oh my God.
Yo, get his ugly ass on. Get Mackenzie Dern on here.
She didn't even know who Phil was.
Get his ugly ass on here.
She just hugged Phil.
Tate also smells her raps as well, just to let y'all know, dude. Tate smells
Accent.
Mackenzie Dern's
Accent.
raps, and it's
Accent.
ridiculous.
Accent.
Mackenzie,
I'm sorry.
Mackenzie.
Be respectful.
I'm sorry, man.
Be respectful.
These motherfuckers
Mackenzie,
are disrespectful.
Mackenzie, Who's the coolest?
respectful.
Who's the coolest black guy on the roster?
Who's the coolest black guy?
I can like Tate. It's considered.
Yes.
That's a W.
We're not talking about how dark somebody is. I'm talking about who's the coolest black guy.
You nasty.
Tate wins it all. Tate wins it all.
Wow.
Shout outs to Mackenzie Dern.
But Phil's right here, though.
Are
Phil's
you
right
right
here.
here?
I can't go. I can't
Are
go
you
this way.
serious?
Man, stop begging for likes,
Are you
motherfucker.
Mackenzie, are you
No,
serious?
leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Are you
Not cooler than me. Not cooler than me.
It's because he raps her
He
up.
wears the
That's what it
fucking
is.
rock shoes out in public.
Yeah, there you go.
Love you so much. Oh my
He
God.
wears his shoes when the fight kid in public.
You are what they call a basic nigga.
He wears his shoes
Oh
for
my
the fight
God.
kid in public.
Basic nigga.
That's
Basic.
crazy, Mackenzie.
Bye, Mackenzie. Thank you.
That is crazy.
Mackenzie Dern, everyone.
Man,
What
you
is-
want your chair back, man? Get
what a
this
drop
basic
in.
nigga off of here. I'm done with you, bro. I made you.
I made you.
Yo, you hear? Y'all got to go back and edit the sound. This nigga gets out of breath moving in the seat. He like he'll switch it.
Let's go.
You hear this nigga?
Yeah, that was
He's
good.
moving. He's
That was
just like
a good one.
growling in the fucking microphone. Big
That
ass
was a
nigga.
good one. I like that. He's still ugly too. Hey, this nigga. You know what? Couple more fights. I ain't about to deal with Phil no more. I'm just telling you, bro. Hey, we're gonna get him up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, Kevin Holland cool?
Oh, Kevin Holland's definitely cooler than you.
Yeah.
Bro, you're just not cool, bro. Bro, you're like a white black guy.
Damn.
He's thinking now. Who's
You
cool?
don't look. How about this? Who's tapped in with my culture like me in the UFC? Not one motherfucker. It's not even close. It's not even relatively close.
Who's the
Anthony
number
Smith.
2?
It's not even relatively
Give us a number
close.
2. Who's
us
the
a
number
number
2?
DC?
That's a
DC?
good number 2.
DC?
That's a good number 2.
DC's the number 2 coolest black guy, or
No,
number?
I'm saying like tapped in with the culture. DC.
How you tapped in with the culture?
Because I am. Who the fuck is tapped in? Like me. Who the fuck? I mean, my culture. I mean, Gilly, Wallow, Drink Champs. It is what it is.
That's-
the
hey, that's pretty
culture.
cool.
Chinese,
Mega plat. The culture. The culture.
like best of the best Korean.
Yeah, like
Them
that.
motherfuckers like,
With the eye patch and shit, you know?
bro, I love that dude.
That
bro.
movie's so good.
He was like, bro, remember
He got
that
ADHD.
shit? No, nigga, nobody likes to talk about you.
He got ADHD.
Your conversation sucks.
He got ADHD.
Who's more tapped in, man? Nobody gives a fuck
He got
about black-
ADHD.
Listen, man, so Korean, like, was y'all in there hitting the fence with
Listen,
the...
you don't got ADHD, you got obesity. That's what you got now. You need to
I'm
relax.
saying before, you using other people's
No,
shit.
I did. That's not
You
using
can't
nobody's
use other
shit,
people's
dude.
shit, bro.
Yo, look, I love this podcast, man.
Bro.
Yo, come take your seat back, man. I'm about to play my look.
Hey, Gil, come back.
I just gave the DJ my song. He's about to play my song in front of
Yeah,
the whole
you got to
crowd.
go perform
You a
it.
rapper too?
I'm that
Hey,
nigga,
hey,
dog.
got
the
a bar.
song's
He's got
fire.
bars,
I'm not
dude.
even lying. I'm
Yo,
not even gassing him
Malcolm.
up.
Yo, shout out to Malcolm. I fuck with Malcolm.
No,
Malcolm's
man,
another
Malcolm,
real
he's
one.
a man, dude.
It's
He's
my
a man.
guy. He a real one.
He's that black.
Malcolm
He's
a
from
real
Atlanta,
one.
right?
He's from Atlanta.
Yo, I fuck with Malcolm, yo. He's a solid one. He's a young boy, but he's a
star,
solid
bro.
one.
He's a future star. for
He
sure.
is. He is.
He
He
gonna
is.
do well. I like him.
There it is.
That's his song.
That's his song.
Did you know he had a song? That's him. That's Willie Fresh.
It's definitely Phil. It don't hit.
It's pretty good.
It's definitely Phil. It's not hitting at all. This bitch ain't gonna go wood. No, it's actually good.
Is this better than?
It's actually good. It's actually good.
Watch it.
Come on, that's a good reference, isn't it?
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Phil Rowe, back again. You're the man.
Damn,
man.
he drunk. No, Phil good peoples, man. I fuck with Phil. Like,
Hey, y'all
Phil,
is fucking.
You guys should have your own fucking show.
You guys gotta have a podcast. I'll help you.
Bro, I love Phil. Phil, thank God for turning that shit off. That shit was trash. No, I'm fucking with you. I like, no, I like. He's made another song. He walked out to a song. So the dude is actually talented. Like, he really is a talented brother. So
I feel like y'all should. I can't believe you haven't been on this pod, man.
have a
You guys-
show.
You guys,
Yeah.
bro, it's hard. Like, it's hard to do podcasts, bro. Like,
but you're so good at it.
Because you're out here, right?
You're
You're in
so
Vegas?
bro,
fucking
I'm
good.
here traveling and then trying to, and then you guys do the shit and it comes out really well, and then I'm like, do I go back? And then it's great because y'all set me up good. You got to have a dancing partner, and then like I can't just be on that myself, like looking at the camera, like I need an ugly Asian to make me.
Bro, you the ugliest one sitting here right now. You better stop calling me ugly.
Okay.
We could ask the crowd who's uglier, me or you.
Yeah, put it down in the comments down below.
Bro,
Who's better looking, dude?
People don't like Asians, bro.
People love Asian.
Nick, let's get the
K-pop is the hottest
up.
thing right now.
Koreans are hot
You
right now,
tripping.
bro.
No, they're not. Hot because we're in Vegas. Yes, it's 100
No, you
degrees.
tripping, dude.
Bro, you got lucky with this woman and having a baby.
No, you tripping,
Bro, you
dude.
were a virgin before her.
No, absolutely
you got
not.
bad hips.
Masturbating means I'm not a virgin
you got
anymore. That's
bad
different.
hips, bro.
I got bad hips. You got
got
jaundice.
bad
You got
hips,
yellow
yeah.
eyes, dude. Be quiet.
So does Michael Jordan, motherfucker. He's the GOAT.
Yeah, but he got mental issues too.
I was expecting that. I wasn't expecting
You
good
compare
comeback.
yourself to Michael Jordan. That's the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard of
For
my
him
life.
to come up with a guy who has jaundice, that's pretty quick.
quickness,
That's pretty quick.
motherfucker.
That's
You need
very
some
fast.
vitamin
Bro,
C,
don't
that's all
be
you
fucking.
need.
Oh shit.
Last Dance. Everyone saw it.
Oh, you look good, man.
Definitely got hypertension.
You look good.
Definitely.
You look great,
And sleep
man.
apnea.
You're looking lean.
He wasn't joking when he was like, he could hear me snoring on this bitch, bro.
Hey, you don't do the mouth tape? You ever try the mouth tape?
I
Yeah.
did that for a thing, but
Breathe
no.
ease.
Actually,
Try
for
it.
real though,
It'll change your life, I
losing
promise.
weight, brother, I've actually been feeling much better.
Let's go.
That's awesome. This newfound shit that whatever it is, like so many people are so supportive. Like it's funny when you get like hate on the internet. I haven't gotten it yet, and I'm probably too stupid to get it. But then when I do get it, I clap back so bad. Like I told somebody their baby was ugly.
Right away.
Honestly, that's fair game, though.
Yeah, that's
If
what
they're
we love,
coming
though.
at you, that's fair
Like
game.
it's funny when they do come at you, and it's like I'm too stupid to even know. Like, well, am I supposed to be insulted, bro? I'm just out here living and having a great time, bro.
No, I really do feel that about you, man. Like every time I talk to you, I feel like you kind of take everything with like a gracious heart. Like you really do love what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
you
that's
can
the
see
shit
it.
that I
You-
fucking love,
you
man.
can see
It
it.
makes me want to love what I do too.
Bro, that's what I'm telling you. Like, and when I come over here and I talk, cause that's me, bro. If I talk shit to you, that's just love. Like me talking shit to Phil, like, bro, like I really, like I felt that. Like when I was there last,
Saw his
and then,
pain, right, before
bro,
the fight?
he was like, bro, cause he was fighting for his job.
Yeah.
And like he wasn't Phil, and you see that. Like people don't understand. Like when you become close to these guys, like half those guys are gonna be heartbroken tomorrow.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah,
other
yeah.
half are gonna be fucking on cloud nine and on to the next thing and making more money and just people are gonna love them. And it's almost like when these guys lose, it's like people forget.
Yeah.
You know, like even at the fan expo, like people are running up to me like Tate, and I'm standing next to Rashad Evans. I'm like, God damn, like, bro, you know this? Do y'all know who this motherfucker was? So that's why I'm just happy, man. Everybody's blessed me with that, and then they
People just love your vibe, though,
Yeah,
right?
for
like,
sure.
Even
It's
your
you.
you never take yourself too seriously, and I
Hell
think that's
no.
what people fucking like.
Bro,
Yeah,
you
they
know what
love
I'm
it.
saying?
What, bro?
Exactly.
I fuck
For
up
what?
too, bro. I fuck up too. Like, bro, I fuck up. Like, and the best thing you can do is just own that shit. Be like,
Yeah.
bro, damn, I messed up. Like, bro, I was heartbroken when Marab fought this last one and the fucking rap came undone. I'm in there, like, oh fuck. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
you know. And then there was some punk ass fan that was like, yeah, because I posted a rap with me next to him, because I do that like Sunday after guys win. Like, hey, I rapped all these people, and so fucking somebody's like, oh, what about the rap? I said, man, fuck you.
You rap hands
I
in.
said,
Yeah,
fuck
you try
you,
rapping
fuck
hands. That
you.
shit's
Bro,
hard.
it was a real fuck you. Man, fuck you, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
You still love me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You still watch the show, right? So,
Hey.
Oh, 50-50, you guys.
Hey, we both ugly, dog.
no, the fuck we not. Bro, give me one more.
Let's go.
Bro, give me one
Come
more.
on, come on.
No.
He's campaigning for
No.
Bro, that's just 16 votes.
And it's all men, which is crazy.
Hey!
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
You won. You uglier.
Bro.
Who is ugly as you?
What?
Yes, I don't give a fuck.
You
I'm
really
winning.
don't know math. You don't know math at all.
Bro, I'm winning still. I don't give a fuck.
Let's get Cutman Tate's picks. All right, we need.
I'm not picking none of these motherfuckers.
All right,
You're
give us-
rapping Charles, probably, right?
I am rapping.
Oh, you
Oh,
can't do
that's
picks, then.
right.
But I'm also rapping Ilya.
Oh, you're doing both.
I'm also rapping
Wait.
Pentosian Conference.
Oh, you
Is
got
that
a busy
normal?
night,
Really?
man.
Yeah, bro.
Are they
Yeah.
requesting you, or is that they just make?
No, they requested me.
Yo, is that
Oh.
stressful when you have like 4 guys?
Yeah,
back to
man.
back like
No, because like you figure out like, and the guys are really good. I'm telling you, man, these guys are all professionals.
Yeah.
They know I'm rapping, so they're like, bro, get me early, whatever. They help me, they support me. Like, I just want these guys. I'm gonna tell you though, I think Ilya and Charles are gonna go to war.
Yeah.
They're so respectful, and I've always found when the guys are like respectful,
It's war, huh?
the fucking fights are the best. It's, when they're in there pushing each other in the weigh-ins, it's like, okay, this shit gonna be whack.
Yeah,
but when they're like, hey man, how's the family? You're good. It's like, you motherfuckers about to kill each other. Like, so I think this card is gonna be amazing, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
I feel like
you
it's
see
gonna
when Topuria looked at Charles and said, "I'm sorry, I have to do this to you."
Bro,
That was
again,
crazy.
That's the thing about
That's
it,
cold.
man. Yeah, bro. And even Charles is just like, for Charles to go like the champion's name is Du Bronx, bro. Like,
Hard.
This is
Chills.
bro. This
Chills.
is great. This is gonna be.
That's
a
why we
great
love the
fight.
sport, man.
bro. That's what I'm telling
That's
you.
why
It's
we
so
love this
cool for you
shit.
because I feel like not only are you a part of this, you're a fan too.
Yeah.
Bro, I
And
am.
it comes off of you. I fucking love that
bro,
shit,
I'm
man.
I
love that
I'm
shit,
a
man.
fan. Like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna go hug one, and then I'm gonna go hug the other one and be like, man, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, again, like both of those guys, Charles has a great support system, a wife and a family.
Gotcha.
Ilya also has the same thing, so they're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
They're just combatants on that night, and they're both chasing that one thing that there's only one of.
And somebody got to lose, right?
That's true.
Somebody got to
That's true.
lose.
And so, but I'll be watching it and I'll just be sick because I'll be cheering for both. You know what I'm saying?
That must
It
be
is.
so hard, dude.
It is, bro. It really is because, like I said again, people don't understand. Somebody's going to be heartbroken and somebody's going to be happy tomorrow. And as much as I'm neutral, they're human beings, and that's why I was telling people about MMA. It's one of those sports, bro, that you're vulnerable to the world. You know, guys in football can cry in their helmet and you don't know. You know, these guys cry, you see it. You know, and they wear it, even though they're in the cage by themselves. They look at their cornerman like I let you guys down. You know, and that's the part that just, man, you're just out there in damn shorts, no shoes, no shirt, for the world to see everything.
Yeah.
And so like, that's what you gotta love about MMA. You're very vulnerable and exposed to be who you are. So it just brings out what you are. Bro,
Always appreciate
Guys,
you coming
give
out.
it up.
I appreciate you, brother.
For Cutman
Bro,
Tate.
Where can we get your shirts, bro? Are
Bro,
you selling
where can we
these?
buy?
I'm
Tell
actually,
them.
so this is the first time I did it. Thank you, Josh Koscheck again. So like, everybody was like, Tate, you gotta do the shirt, you gotta do the shirt. And again, like, what y'all see, and this is gonna sound weird, like this shit that y'all see me, bro, I'm really like, I'm not gonna say I'm not confident, but like, I haven't done a podcast because like, it's like, am I ready to do that? So even like this merch thing with the shirt, they're like, bro, that's funny and people get it. But I'm like, do I want to put myself out there? So
Yeah.
I'm starting to try now.
Do it.
So
Should, man.
Just do it, man.
We'll see.
You
They'll
worked
sell
it.
like
So-
hotcakes.
If you like blood, if you like beauty, if you like
Twerking.
if you like twerking better than this bullshit, give it up for Vanessa.
Come on. Come on.
Demopoulus!
Guys, the world's greatest twerker. Let's just start there, because we can't avoid the ass.
Let's go.
Where did that come from? Why do you do it? Can you teach us?
I actually used to be a twerk instructor.
Get the fuck
No
out of
way.
here.
I swear.
Where did you teach this at?
Well, okay.
Where can I
Where
sign
can I
up?
sign up for classes tomorrow?
I mean, I'm kind of an expert, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
After 13 years of shaking that ass for some dollars, I think I'd know a thing or two about how to do those, right?
That's right.
What the fuck is a transition from that to fighting?
Yeah.
How do
Hey,
I
can we-
explain that transition?
Can we look up a twerk instructor? I don't even know what that is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. No, I'm kidding.
In
No,
Russia,
yeah.
it's hot right now, by
Is
the
it?
way. I
Yeah.
wouldn't know. Other people have told me.
The hip control and hip mobility is out of control.
It's like the hottest thing in Russia, like
Really?
twerk instructions, yeah.
Yeah, I
wouldn't know.
was a pole instructor. I was a twerk instructor, and I also wrote a
It's
book.
it's a real thing.
It is a real thing. It's a real thing.
Do you do seminars or what?
No.
She's a fucking fighter
I'm a
now.
fighter now, man.
For some
You
side
do
cash.
seminars.
Side cash, you know what I mean?
Explain
Yeah.
the transition.
It's
Explain
like
the
the new
transition.
yoga. You know,
Yeah.
like twerking is like the new yoga. Like pole dancing has become like its
Zumba.
own thing.
All together in one.
Right.
You know?
It's just like a different form of dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just happen to have done it in my underwear for a long time.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Listen, if those videos leak, dude, you watch your Instagram followers go boop right to the sky. Everybody's looking for the next one.
There's a reason why I can't twerk on my Instagram. I just know I'll break the internet.
Yeah.
100%.
He's getting taken down.
Why is everybody favoriting this video? I don't get it. Yeah. So explain to us, what is the transition?
Yeah.
How'd you go from that to fighting? I gotta know.
We gotta know the story.
Yeah, so I was a traveling entertainer, so I used to like go around the country and dance at different clubs. And this one club that I danced at, I'm like, okay, have you guys ever seen Cirque du Soleil? Right?
Yes.
Okay, that's me, but on the pole. Like, I'm amazing. I'm incredible. I'm a full-blown athlete and acrobat.
Oh,
I'm
you're,
just
you're like
pole
Peyton
dancing.
Talbot.
Yes.
Because you got to be so athletic to do all that shit on the pole and like the trapeze work and all that. You know, the grip strength.
That's wild.
David, your face looks so confused, David. Your face.
That's at the PI. They allowed us at the PI.
Existed.
Notice how there's no Dagestanis around.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
"Oh,
They all
chill
have
out."
to leave, bro.
Haram.
It's so jarring because we see you fight.
Yeah.
And then this video is here.
And this is like modest, too. Like, I'm just like chilling at the gym.
You always look like you're having fucking fun.
Because I am.
That's what I fucking love, though.
It's
You know
a
what I mean?
beautiful life, man.
Look.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
I mean, I think that's like kind of the equation that a lot of fans like, right? It's like people who really enjoy what they're doing, right? Sometimes when people kind of take themselves too seriously, we were just talking that about with Tate, it's like when you take yourself too seriously, it's a little off-putting, right? Like life is short. Enjoy what you're doing, right? And I feel like every time you get the W, you really fucking like, I fucking did this. And it makes everybody hyped, you know? And I love that.
Yeah. Well, before I get the W, if I do or don't, like, I love what I do. Genuinely. Like, listen, guys, here's the thing. Let me tell you
happy.
something.
You're just a happy person,
Let me tell you something
dude.
so freaking
So
yes!
happy.
Look at this.
Yes! Like, life is just so fucking dope, and I dreamed about these types of moments. Like, I worked for so long for this moment right here, and I'm gonna fucking live it. Like, you're not gonna tell me not to. You can't tell me otherwise, you know? Like, I enjoy it. I really, from my soul, from my heart, love what I do.
What made you want to get into fighting?
When I was a kid, I got kicked out of 4 schools in 1 calendar year for
Damn!
fighting.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Who are you beating up?
Seriously.
Honestly, I only ever fought boys.
Oh.
So, yeah. So I got my ass kicked a few times too, but I
you
was
dished
fighting.
them out though. You dished them out.
I dished them out.
You were giving them out.
What was happening?
Yeah, why
Like,
are these
why are you
boys
fighting
picking on
boys?
you,
Like, what's
bro?
going on?
What's going on?
Well, I had bullies growing up.
Yeah.
And then one day I finally like stuck up for somebody else who was getting bullied because I knew what it felt like. So then if I saw guys that were being jerks to other people, I'd go and fight them. And I just didn't care. Like, I didn't care at all that I was like very small. I was like, pick on someone your own size.
And you started twerking. And they,
Yeah.
As a victory.
and they had to like go to the bathroom real quick. They're like, hold on a second, this is not fair. Run away.
Hey, that was after school. That was
They had to whack
after
one
my
off and come
school
back. Where's
days.
that girl? I'm gonna knock her out. That's not fair. That's a cheat code, dude. That's amazing.
I should have been a secret agent.
Yeah, I
You
can't believe
know,
you were
where I
right.
could like seduce them and then fuck them up.
I still can't believe
Maybe
you
after
picked
your UFC
fight
career.
for boys. That's nuts to me.
That
Like,
what?
You weren't scared at all?
No, but you got to think like this is like middle school and high school. Like it's not like grown men today. Which,
Yeah,
by
yeah,
the way,
yeah.
I do fuck up grown men on a daily basis.
That's
in the
right.
gym.
Name them. Name them right here.
Who are they?
That's
Say
right.
their names.
That's
Phil
right.
Rowe.
That's right. Line them up. But like in school, like we're all kind of similar size at this time,
Got you,
right?
got
So
you.
I played football in school too.
Oh,
Damn.
God,
with
really?
the boys.
What
You're one of
position
those.
did you play?
Offensive tight end, defensive middle line.
Oh shit!
Why
you were tight
defensive
end?
tight end and what?
the fuck?
I was big, dude.
Hell yeah.
I was like 155 in middle school and high school.
Damn.
Strong as shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, look at these guns.
You're not a tight end if you're not strong. You know what I
God
mean?
damn. Show them again.
I feel
Bigger than all
so feminine right
Yeah,
now.
we can't show ours. We'll embarrass ourselves.
Yeah, I'm okay.
My legs are crossing harder right now.
Yeah, we're just gonna. We all got insecure.
Yeah,
for a second.
that is wild. That is
Start
fucking
shelling up.
wild.
Thanks. I'm like a very mighty little person.
Oh, we've seen it in the octagon.
Yeah.
We've definitely seen it.
Thank you.
What's
Thank you so
what's
much.
I like how she's trying to be cute. She goes, I was punching boys in the face.
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
What's your most memorable fight in your career so far? What do you think really got you like emotional and you're like, oh my God, I'm doing it?
Honestly, obviously the fight where I got knocked unconscious and then I was doing jiu-jitsu while unconscious and then woke up and armbarred her and then jumped into Joe Rogan's arms. Like, I don't think anything gets better than that, you know?
yeah.
You were knocked out?
I didn't know you were
I
knocked
was
out.
fucking cold, bro.
Oh,
Really?
Shit.
Yeah, but I was just doing jiu-jitsu unconscious.
What do you remember? Just like
I remember waking. Okay, here's what I remember. I'm in
Let's
a cage.
find that video.
And I'm doing
Whoa.
good. Next thing I know, I'm on the ground, and I have her in my guard. And I'm like, how the fuck did I get here? Did I take her down? Did she take me down? I was like, I don't know, but I have an armbar position, and I fucking took it.
Holy shit.
Like those thoughts went through my head, like, how did I get here? What happened? I don't care. I have an armbar.
In my mind, I was like, oh, she's still good. But no, you were like knocked out.
I was cold.
So when you watch the replay, was it the trippiest thing in the world?
It was cool to see how I'm like, oh, there's like 20 seconds of my life that I wasn't alive.
And you see there's no one home, but you're fucking throwing up
I know,
arm bars.
I know that there's
Yeah.
no one home.
That's
but
wild.
If you watch it, I'm actively doing jujitsu, so it looks like I'm home. But like she's like ground and pounding me and everything, and I just wasn't there. Hey, they got it.
Wait, who are you fighting? Oh, Juarez.
Look, I'm gone.
So you're
I'm
out
gone.
there.
I'm gone. I'll tell you when I come back.
K-guard.
I'll tell you
Throw
when I
up
come
the
back.
K-guard.
I'm still gone, by the way.
Holy shit, dude. She landed a bunch on
Okay,
you.
I wake up. I woke up when I wrapped my arm around her face.
Oh my God, you were
Yeah.
out there. That was like 8 unanswered punches.
That was a long time, yeah.
Who was the ref? Mario Yamasaki?
God.
Jesus.
Ooh, that's nasty.
Bro, and you came back
Ooh,
sharp.
that's
This is like, you know what's so crazy about this, right? There's always this thing from a fan's mind. When things like this happen, either fans scream, why aren't you stopping it? And the other fans are saying, you should have let them continue. But this is like an example, right? Sometimes when things kind of get cut too early, you don't know what a fighter is capable of.
Yeah.
Like there are so many instances like this where fighters kind of show their grit. And if you don't let a fighter show their grit, you're kind of taking the victory away from them. Because imagine if they just stopped it there. This wouldn't be your story right now.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and I always ask the referees, because I know that like I'm a female, and I've actually had a fight when I was an amateur get stopped early, and the referee said to me like, I just couldn't take anymore.
Ooh.
So when I'm in the back, I actually
fuck?
ask the referees like, please do not stop the fight unless I'm dead to rights. Give me a fucking chance, because I came to have a war. I came to have a battle. I showed up to fight somebody. Like that's what I want to do. So give me that opportunity to do so.
Scary.
Wow.
You're scary.
You're
When you talk like that, it's scary. I gotta not make eye contact with you. I gotta look at the floor.
Do you have a fight coming up?
No, I just fought a week and a half ago. My
Okay.
face was wrecked.
Really?
Wrecked.
I feel it looks
You wanna-
untouched.
You want to see a picture?
Yeah.
'Cause I'll pull up a picture. I know we can't show it on the big screen, but I'll show it to you because like
Just a
it
video
was,
of her twerking. She's like, God damn it, Vanessa, stop.
It was up a weight class on 10 days
last
notice.
minute, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember who you. I do remember this now.
Yeah.
Damn. Show
It
them
was
that.
really
That's
rough.
crazy.
Holy shit.
Dude, you healed quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're fine
Got
now.
Wolverine
I'm a
in you.
superhero.
Dude, you can take
I'm a
damage.
superhero.
You're so
Said
fucking,
everyone.
you literally
heals
sound
quick,
like
yo.
the sweetest person I've ever met in my
Yeah, this
fucking
is throwing
life.
me off so much.
It's throwing me off. But you're over here like, I got knocked out and I armbarred her and I was like, fuck yeah. That was fucking wild, dude.
Thanks.
I hope they paid you out good for taking that fight.
I
Short
did
notice.
okay.
Okay,
I did
good.
okay. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I love the UFC. They do a good job of taking care of me. And honestly, here's the thing. Fighters complain about pay all the time, right?
Yeah.
No lie, I fucking get it, bro. Like, you got these NFL players, NBA guys, like, making bags.
Yeah.
But I'm still making more money than an average person working a desk if I had any sort of normal job. I'm doing better than that, and I get to fucking follow my dreams and do what I love, you know, and make an impact in people's lives and be somebody that has a platform of significance to be able to share a story of overcoming, to be able to tell people it doesn't matter where the fuck you came from. I came from being a stripper and I followed my dreams and made it happen, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, and I'm still, again, making more money than I would if I worked a normal job. And I love what I do. I'm genuinely happy about my life.
Living the fucking dream, dude.
Know what I'm saying?
Living the fucking
I
dream.
love this shit.
Do you feel like you're making a, you know, I feel like there are, you know, people like Sean Strickland where he always talks shit about like female MMA fighters and stuff like that. Do you feel like your position as a female MMA fighter is to show people like, look, we could scrap too, right? Because I do feel like sometimes a lot of like female MMA, when they're on a card, they go, we kind of pass the fights. But I feel like we're kind of at a stage now where women MMA fighters, it's different now. The game is so different. Like you guys have gotten, I think in the beginning, yeah, it was a little sketchy, right? They didn't have the best of the best, but the sport always evolves. And if you don't give people a chance to evolve and get better, then you're just going to always be stuck with this former version of what the UFC was, right? And I feel like people in your class and now are showing like, look, let me show you what I can do,
Yeah.
right? And it's fun, exciting fights. I fucking love it.
Yeah, I also feel like being a female fighter who shows my ass at times, right?
It's part of the game, though, Connor. Isn't
At
it?
times,
At
it's
times.
24/7.
It's not 24/7.
Put her Instagram.
It's not 24/7.
Is anybody complaining?
No one's complaining. You don't have to put a
But,
disclaimer.
like, I definitely have to like show out,
Yeah.
you know? Like I can't go out there and shit the bed.
Yeah.
So even my last fight, for example, I lost, right? Fuck it. But I fucking went to war. Like you cannot say that I didn't leave my whole heart and soul out there on those mats.
How you lose, yeah?
Yo,
That's
you
a big
know,
part of it.
Listen,
But that's why people
fucking
love.
give that shit.
Yeah, like in MMA, people could lose and they can still be fan favorites because of how they lose. You know, I feel like it's the only sport where that could happen.
He wasn't ready for this.
Yeah,
He was not ready at all.
He got in trouble probably. He got in trouble.
His wife is like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
loves his wife. You know, yeah.
Girl, look at your fucking delts. You are jacked.
Yeah,
Your
bro, what's
arms
going
are
on, dude?
jacked.
Pole, man.
Yeah,
going on?
I'm very strong. I'm like unreasonably strong for my size.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So who do you want next?
Who do I want next?
Hey, let's,
Yeah,
let's put some names out
gotta
there.
get
Come
a couple
on.
of
Let's get-
call-outs.
Let's get you some good clips.
Let's fucking go, bro. Whoever.
Let's bring up the division. Let's see some names.
I want some names. We got
Honestly, I feel like at this point, I just gotta fight whoever the fuck they put in front of me.
Yeah.
You know.
So like you just
And
fought.
here's wait. You guys are gonna make me pick people, and I'm gonna stop you before you do that because I'm friends with almost every person on this fucking list.
It's a sport.
That must
Who
be hard to
cares?
do, though.
It
right?
is so difficult
To fight.
because I literally genuinely love everybody, almost everybody, not
And you're
absolutely.
training out here
everybody.
in Vegas, yeah?
Yeah.
So you get all the
and I
female
see
Vegas
everybody
fighters?
all the time, like
Yeah.
just Mckenzie right now. She's right over here. You
Oh,
know?
she's so sweet.
I gave her the biggest
So
fucking
nice.
hug, like we're gonna hang out later on.
Dope.
I love Mackenzie. Like I love most of these girls. Like Tatiana, I see her almost every single
Ooh,
day.
she's a beast. You train with her?
Dude, fuck yeah.
She's scary, man.
Monster,
Dude,
huh?
she's scary when you train with her too. Loopy's one of my, like, she's so sweet. I love Loopy. I was just talking to Tisha Tora in Pennington earlier today.
All right, let's call out
You know?
Amanda Hebos.
Let's
No, you didn't
let's
say
go,
her name.
Hebos. Let's go, Hebos.
Is that difficult though? If you know everybody and then you know you got to face them in the octagon, is that hard?
I mean, I punch my friends in the face every day, and I love that.
Yeah, all right, there we go, everybody.
Like, I feel like in sparring, for example, when we're in the gym, the closer friends you are, the harder you fucking go.
Yeah,
you
for
know?
real.
Yeah. Like, do you guys train? Do you
Yeah.
train?
These
Resident
guys
black belt here.
These guys train. These guys
We
train
just do
too.
like
Black belt?
we do
Yeah, black
Oh,
They all train.
casual kickboxing.
You know. But these guys
Sick.
train.
It's casual.
Yeah.
We're casual.
Yeah.
Very casual.
But you guys have
Hobbyists.
trained.
We're hobbyists. Yes.
But you've trained. So you know, like, your favorite training partner, right?
Yes.
You fucking go, right?
I do the opposite,
we trust
actually.
each other.
Nah, David goes. David goes.
I do the
This
opposite.
guy can crack, bro. This
I
guy
do the
can crack.
opposite.
David is
If
you.
it's somebody-
David is you.
if
And he
somebody-
twerks a lot.
No.
Yeah.
If
He
it's-
got cheeks on him too. He got
Look at
cheeks.
his butt. Look at his ass
Look at his
cheeks.
butt. Look at his butt.
No.
He got
If
cheeks.
it's friends, it's always harder for me to do what I want to do, right? And I didn't know that about myself until I went to another gym.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
when we hang out with each other,
fun
I didn't
times.
realize like how much we were strained back because we like each other. When I go to another gym, I don't know you. I don't give a fuck about you. It's like because they're trying to knock me out for some fucking odd reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that
It's-
shit pisses me off, too.
I'm like, it's like, what the fuck, guys? You know what I
trying to
mean?
learn.
Like, I just got here, you know? But then it's like, oh, I don't know you. If you don't care about me, I don't care about you. But with friends, I'm just like, we just have fun. So I'm the opposite. You know what I mean? It feels a little weird, but maybe it's because you're a competitor and you know their level and they can handle it, you know? So because you have a gauge, like fighters are just different, right? And, you know, for us who train casually, even when I am against an amateur, I'm like, oh, your intention is different than mine. I'm here to just train and learn. You're trying to kill me.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that. And I was like, oh, we have to train separately because we have different intentions. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's the difference between a fighter. You guys are fighting for your life. I'm over here trying to learn something fun, you know? And I'm like,
Oh, no, I'm you.
okay.
Yeah. I, like...
You're
and
Korean?
Yes. I don't know a Korean word. I was going to try to play that off, but I don't even know one. So.
Hey, teach her something to say on the mic when she wins.
I'll say, Kezeki.
Kezeki.
Kizeki.
That means bitch. All right.
Sorry.
Sorry, you didn't know that.
Nah, we love it. We love it.
No, yeah, and I'm always just trying to have fun, you know? And because for me, that's where the fuck I want to fight, is in the cage. I don't need to fight in the gym every day. I'll save the brain damage for when I'm getting paid for it.
Yeah. I love that.
Absolutely.
Let's get your we want to get your picks before we let you go. We want to know your expert opinion on who's going to win this weekend. Main event, who do you got, Ilya or Charles Oliveira?
This is a tough card.
That's really hard.
This is a
Very
tough
tough.
card.
So,
Who
fight
you better
analyst
friends
here.
with? Who you better
Yeah,
friends with?
we
Break
want to
it
hear
down.
from a fighter. Casuals versus
Fighter,
fight
We don't
fight
know
analyst,
shit.
fight analyst. So, Ilia Topuria, I've shaken this man's hand, and he has these bear claws, right? Like, this
Really?
man is very fucking strong.
Julio.
Very fucking strong. And I can see how he has this beautiful knockout power. He's crispy, he's precise. And Charles has, we all know, a tendency of getting hit, getting cracked, almost going out, doing some cool shit. I think Ilia has very underrated jiu-jitsu, but we don't ever see his jiu-jitsu because he's always on the feet. But I know that he has amazing jiu-jitsu. I still think that he's undersized for the division.
Yes.
And you see that when they both squared off.
And he was
I
wearing
think that
platform
he's
shoes.
Still going to be extremely strong.
The heels threw me off a little bit.
It's a good
Is that
strategy.
true?
Yes.
Yes, he wears
2
platform
inches.
shoes.
2 inches.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he became 5'8".
Yeah.
She's
Hey,
going like, yeah, that's weird.
power to him, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Power
yeah.
to him. I just, something in my heart says that Charles is going to pull it off.
Wow, that's a good bet.
You know what? All the
I
fighters.
think that everything's against him, but something in my heart just says that Charles is going to fucking pull it off.
all the
But what
fighters
if
are
he
picking
does
Charles,
this?
He does. He has good jiu-jitsu, bro. I'm telling y'all.
I was actually surprised seeing his record before the UFC, and they're almost all by submission, his wins.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually kind of nuts. I didn't expect that. So he came into the UFC, and he just started starching people.
man. That was his base, Greco-Roman jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, so he started with Greco-Roman, and then he evolved into boxing later, which he was like, oh, we never got to see it, though, so I'm very curious. I want to see it, but Charles is no bitch. I don't know why people are just writing fucking Charles off. Like,
Because he gets fucking hit.
yeah, I know. Yeah.
You
That's
know,
the-
and you're going against somebody who's knocking people out. So someone who's knocking people out going against somebody who gets hit.
Yeah,
And the best guys in the division, too. He's
Yeah.
not like he's knocking out like prelim guys. He's knocking out Max Holloway and Volk.
Volk.
And Gaethje.
Yeah.
No, wait, did he fight Gaethje?
No, Max did, Max
He's
did.
going to
Yeah,
fight
yeah,
Gaethje
yeah.
next, he says, if he wins the
Yeah,
belt.
yeah. That'd be crazy,
Yeah.
too. Man.
Let's go to the next fight.
Pantoja and
Kai
Kai
Kara
France. Who
France.
you got on that one?
Okay.
Who do you like on
I
this?
like Kai Carr. And I think that's super cute and good for him that he gets this division, like this opportunity. I don't think anybody has anything for Pantoja. I don't think anybody has anything for him.
Especially
like
at the-
his
yeah.
grappling, elite. His striking, elite. He's tough as nails, strong as fuck. Like, I don't think anybody has anything for Pantoja in this whole entire flyweight
It's
division.
so hard.
Good
Like,
take.
I'm choosing Kai Kara France just on a whim, but I 100% agree with you. Whenever I see Pantoja, who has better scrambles than Pantoja?
Yeah.
Who?
Right.
You can't
Who the
count him
fuck- How are you going to outwork Pantoja? I don't
Yeah.
see it.
I hope he can pull it off. You
You
know,
don't
like
think
I want to see
sweetness
some
and the
shake
heart and the emotion can get out, pow, CKB style?
I think sweetness and the emotion is actually works against you.
Okay, well, you're gonna get knocked out.
As a fighter's point of view, that's really
That's true. I'm having
Because
I'm
that
having
means
a
that you're
cold,
not centered, right? If your eyes are fixated and locked, you're not looking here and there. And listen, I don't know people who are more intense than me, right? Like, I'm intense all the time, whether I'm happy or whether I'm getting ready to fight somebody. But you have to be in control of your emotions. And I think that it's amazing how passionate he is. I really like him a lot. But his biggest flex right now that he's saying, his biggest victory is, I'm not the same as I used to be. Listen, we saw Dan Hooker have a whole ass rebirth.
Yeah.
He got
So-
tats and everything.
You know what I'm saying? This is a different human
Yeah.
being.
Backyard fights.
Yeah.
Different
That's true.
human being. I want to see that for Kai Carr. I just don't have that vision for him at this
Pantoja.
time.
Also, too, Pantoja is gigantic.
He's big, bro.
He's gigantic for that weight class. There's a crazy size difference.
Royale or Vaughn?
We love Vaughn. We're on the Vaughn hype train.
I'm going Royval. I love Joshua Van. I think it's a little too early for him right now.
Big step
Especially
up.
style-wise, it doesn't work well for Joshua Van right now. And I haven't seen enough of Joshua to pick him.
Hey,
But
did
I've
you-
seen a lot of Royval.
Did you hear about Brandon Royval talking about all the concussions he had in training?
Yes, when I saw that clip.
So he was talking about how he had to pull out of the last fight. I think it was Manel Cape.
Yep.
They were scheduled. He had to pull out because he got a mad concussion, a couple concussions in practice.
Back to back.
And he said he was having a hard time seeing. It really affected his day-to-day life. So part of me feels like I'm kind of going with Van when I hear things like that, because as a fighter, you don't want to hear that. Like, he's taking damage. He's probably thinking a little bit differently, But as a fighter's point of view, how does
I
that
have
change
a fighter's
things?
point of view.
What do you think?
I
She's
think
like,
that
don't be a pussy.
Yeah.
We've all had concussions.
Yeah.
every single fucking one of us. And especially somebody like Van has had his own concussions. He just doesn't talk about them. So Royval just happens to be public about it, right? But we're all training hard as fucking shit in the gym, dude. You don't get that type of KO power without hitting people like that. And you can't hit people like that if people aren't hitting you like that in training.
So what do you think about him talking about it publicly?
You're
Hey,
fucking
I
good,
appreciate
man.
you.
You're good, man.
Yeah, you're really good. What do you think about him talking about it publicly? Do you think that was like kind of showing his cards a little bit, or do you feel like it's just
I think
a
that
state of where his head
authenticity is
at?
the highest vibrating form of frequency available, you know, and he's just being authentic.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know what, this is who I am. It's a part of me. I'm going to talk about it, right? So here's a part about playing a fucking character. When you play the character for too long, the character becomes who you are, but then one tiny slip up and the whole fucking world is against you. He's at least just showing his hands on front. Like, this is who I am. This is what I've been through, guys. You know, like, he's not hiding nothing, and I respect him for that.
Damn.
That's
I
a
have a
really
lot to-
good take.
I like
a lot
that
to think
take.
about.
It's a really good take. You're blowing our minds a little bit.
All right.
You're making us rethink everything.
Money Moicano.
Dariush.
Or Dariush.
That was tough,
It's
too.
a hard one. This is a hard one. All these are hard ones.
Everybody's sleeping on Dariush,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. I think I'm kind of going Dariush.
I might have to switch my pick, man, just because like
It's Dariush.
I originally had Dariush, and then one of my friends flipped me to Moicano. But I think I'm gonna go
Wait,
back
what was
to
the
Dariush.
what was the
man.
reason that flipped you?
It was just because Dariush's last few showings didn't turn out to be that great. But when I look back at Dariush's fight, and I'm a huge fan of Dariush, right? People sleep on this fucking guy.
Yeah.
High level jiu-jitsu, high level grappling, dude, and he can crack.
Yeah.
He's just an odd guy, I think, and I think a lot of people had. Look, I went back to the Gamrot fight, right? And he fucking worked Gamrot, man. That was amazing. And Gamrot's no bitch. His grappling is high fucking level. So when I look back at that, I think I kind of forgot who Beneil Dariush is. So it makes me want to go back to him.
Yeah. I think he's a true martial artist.
Yes.
For real.
Now, with all this being said, I got Moicano.
All right. So guess what? I'm keeping Moicano. What the fuck do I know? I'm going with
I think he's such
They
a
show me the
purist.
money.
I think he's such a purist, and I love him for that. And I like, dude, he's fucking tough. It's a good fight. Like, this is the type of fight that belongs at International Fight Week.
Yes.
You know, it's this one. Because this is literally a pick'em for me. You know? I'm just going with Moicano.
I feel like they're going to stand and bang.
Yeah.
I feel like
Oh,
they're going to
yeah.
have one grappling exchange, maybe a couple,
Be like, fuck it.
split, right? And they're just going to fucking box each
Because
other.
they're both just beautiful martial artists all the way around.
They can do it all.
Yeah.
All right, final pick. Your fellow pole dancer, Peyton Talbot versus Felipe.
Dude, Felipe tough, bro.
He's good.
I
That's
know.
what everyone's been saying.
Everyone's been, all the
dude.
fighters
I don't
been
even,
picking
no
Felipe.
lie, I didn't even know who this man fucking was. I saw him up there with the presser, and I was like, who is this? Like, who is this guy?
That's what Phil said. He's like, he got 8 abs. I'm picking him.
Yeah, and then I Googled him a little bit, and I was like, ooh.
He's a monster.
We found
fucking
out
tough.
that he's actually dropping a weight class. He's in a heavier weight
He
class.
goes from
originally.
145.
He's a
going to
145.
Look at that man. Jesus.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, he's jacked. He
Yeah,
got his
very
family
jacked.
on his chest, brother.
Got both. He got the whole matriarchy.
It's a Brazilian thing, huh?
Yeah. You
but
got
listen,
to.
when he
You
makes
got
more
to.
money, you could redo those tats. That's kind of crazy. You know what I mean?
That's kind of crazy.
That's kinda
Don't
crazy.
do
You get
that.
your win bonus. You can redo those.
Yeah.
You go get a portrait like that.
Yeah, you could redo them, make your family look way better than that, man. You know, I get it, dude. Money's tough. It happens early on.
It's hard to find a good artist. You know?
All right, so Vanessa, before you go, when do you think you'll fight next? Give us a little tease, a little hint.
I mean, I'm hoping to fight, honestly, in September. So.
Oh,
That's a
nice.
quick
Yeah,
one.
I'm going to start
Let's
training.
go.
again. Well, I'm always training.
Yeah.
I'm always
Honestly,
training.
Every fight card, I see your name on it. Like every other fight card.
You're
Yeah,
like
for
Kevin
real.
Holland. You're the
Yeah.
white Kevin Holland.
Yeah.
I've
You're
had
the
like
white
10,
Kevin Holland.
I've had like 10 fights in the 3.5 years that I've been in the UFC.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy work.
Yeah, but I love it, dude.
You
I'm
ain't
always
never say no, do
in
you?
the gym.
You don't say no ever, do you? Yeah. Then we got to fight. They're like, who is it? I don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah,
Let's
do
go.
it. Sign
I
a
don't
contract.
give a fuck.
Shit like the
I
money.
really don't.
You're probably the most active women's fighter on the roster.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I
100%.
mean, Angela Hill is kind of hard to beat. But
Angela Hill.
Oh yeah,
fights.
she fights all the time too.
Yeah.
Tough decisions on her end.
Let's go.
Thank you for being. This is a pleasure. You're awesome.
You guys are awesome.
When
Thank
you're in
you so
LA, you gotta
much.
come
You
back.
got to
on.
come through.
on
We
LA.
want to do
No,
a
I'm in
full.
LA like every other week.
Okay, well then come
Okay.
on.
Yeah, maybe
Come on,
respond to
come
my
on.
DM that I sent 5 months ago to get you on.
Yo, don't call me out like that.
Guys, give it up for Vanessa Demopoulus.
185, bro.
I'm light right now. I'm 205 only.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, my walk around weight is like 215, 220. So I got sick like 2 weeks ago, and then I lost a little bit of weight, so I'm light right now. 205, I could fight on Saturday, and no problem, you know. But I'm getting now. It's good because I lost a lot of body fat too. So
I can't do that, bro.
I'm going.
Get sick, bro.
I'm going again. I'm going again to 215, 217, but only muscles, and then I cut down after.
Let's go.
Hey, let me
But
tell
it's
you
not,
something,
it's
man.
not hardcore for me. I got a good nutritionist. I don't cut carbs. I can eat carbs until like Wednesday on 5 weeks, so it's good. It's good. It's not like easy.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's never easy. The cut's never easy. In the last day, I cut 10 pounds, but it's good. It's my job.
Because I
love
heard you
to
on
do
a
it.
podcast saying that you walk around sometimes as high as 225.
What
Yes.
the?
That's crazy.
Yes, I was almost 230.
Wow.
Because I'll be honest with you guys, I was struggling with some, with this kind of shit that everybody's running, and I can get a fight. My last one was August, so almost
Yeah.
1 year no fighting, and
Yeah.
I'm on my prime, no injuries,
Yeah,
anything,
yeah.
and I couldn't get a fight.
Nobody want to
Now
fight you.
that-
That's why.
The way you knocked out
It's my
Cannon,
fault,
bro.
right?
The way you knocked out Cannon here,
Yeah.
everybody was like, all right,
Bro,
well,
that's your fault. Don't
Yeah,
be
yeah,
so
yeah.
impressive.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone
Keep
iced
it
you out
chill,
for
brother.
I'm
that.
sorry, fans.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm so good.
So I was struggling a little bit with that.
Yeah.
And then I was eating a lot, anxiety and all that. Like, we're normal people, you know?
Yeah.
Just like you guys, we have all of this. And we're
Just like you
fighters. We fight with ourselves all the time. So, but I went through it. I'm a better human being now. I'm a better fighter. I'm a better athlete. And I'm ready to go to Paris and fuck him up.
Bro,
Hey,
I gotta
we're hyped for
hold
this
on a
fight,
second.
bro. We're
I gotta
hyped.
ask you about that. You guys have been going back and forth,
Yeah,
right?
it's fun, right?
So
Just talking shit.
not only is it fun, that's such a great matchup for a fight.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited to see that fight. Can you tell us what happened? What's with the back and forth between you two?
No personal, to
Yeah.
be honest, bro. It's just business, and we gotta promote the fight.
Yeah.
And we're doing this very good. Everybody wants to see this fight.
Yep.
I'm promoting this fight for the past like 4 months, even when I wasn't signing to this fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think it's just business. He's a nice athlete, like young guy, fast and all that. But that's the fight that makes sense in the division. He couldn't be sitting on the number one contender. You know, so he couldn't be sitting on number one contender for so long. He'll have to fight me. He was running away a lot, so I'm going to his house to pick him up.
That's gangster.
Cut that promo.
That's
This
the
guy
energy,
got a
bro.
fucking
Come
promo.
on.
Let's rock
Let's
with
go.
that. But I love you guys. I mean, you know, the Fighting Nerds have been on everybody's radar, right?
Yes.
What makes you guys so different? Because as fans, we love seeing what you guys do in the octagon,
Yeah.
right? And not only, I mean, even when you talk about your nutrition, your diet, it seems like you guys are so dialed in, and you have something that other maybe places don't have. And what makes you guys so special?
Everybody that goes there, they see the energy is different. Because a lot of big gyms, there's a lot of group of guys, and there's a lot of ego over there. In our gym, it doesn't exist. If someone is like that, he's going to be kicked out, you know? So
really?
there's no ego on our team, on our coaches, on our other coaches like nutritionists and all that. They all can work together, and we put a lot of effort on this. You guys only see it right now for the past 3 years, but we're working on the shadow for like 15 years already.
Wow.
Building a team, building a brand and all that. And we're happy. We're very happy with what we are doing inside the octagon and outside the octagon. We are working our ass off a lot.
Absolutely.
We're studying this game a lot of patterns, everything, and we got a data scientist to
Bro,
give
when we
all the
saw that
information
was
for
crazy.
us.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And like, I think we're a little bit ahead of the other ones because of that, you know. But the main thing is no ego. You know what I mean? No one has ego over there. We only have ego when we are fighting.
Yeah,
and we
yeah,
want to
yeah.
win. That's all.
You know what I've noticed about from you guys is that I don't know what it is about the coaching, but everybody has a style that's different.
Yes.
And so how does that coaching work in terms of like, because you know there's a conversation about coaches where they either try to force you to do what they do, and there are coaches who allow you to do what you do. So how does that work?
I think it's for sure it's about the coaches. We have phenomenal coaches over there that wants to make us better with no ego. They don't want to put themselves on us. This is ego thing. So there's no ego on the team. But I think it's part of the fighter's job too to get the best from every coach. You know what I mean? So that's what we're doing there.
So how did you like develop your style then? And I always ask this to fighters too because I'm always curious, like, at what point do you go, okay, this is the tools that you gave me, now I have to find out who I am. So how did you find yourself?
Yeah, like, bro, I study tapes for like 5 hours a day.
Wow.
6 hours a day.
What do you watch?
This is my
what do you
job.
watch?
What do you watch?
I only watch MMA, boxing, and combat sports.
Is there certain
And-
guys you like to watch?
Yes.
Like who?
In the beginning of my career, that's why I changed to softball because I'm Orthodox. So I changed to softball.
Switch hitter. He could do both.
Yes, because I was watching Lomachenko,
Matrix, baby.
Darren Till, the Notorious,
Yep.
Terrence Crawford
Yeah.
is gonna fight. So
Good names, man.
I was always being studying on that, but I need to give credit to my coach Pablo Sucupira. He was the one that teaching me the first jab and how to move, and he was always a different mind on the game. He was always like a scientist of the game. So he was all about distance control, positioning, shoulder rolls, and all this shit. And I got the best from him, and I developed my style like that.
You got a nice little shoulder roll, Philly
Yes,
shell, big
and
defense.
I'm the few ones that does a softball.
And does it in MMA too.
Yes,
Because
exactly.
before they would tell you, like, you can't do that in MMA.
Yeah.
Right? You got to keep your hands high.
We're proving them wrong.
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro. Exactly.
Is that like a part of like the evolution of fighting? I feel like sometimes, we've been watching UFC for a very long time. Like I've been watching it since like the onset of it, and I feel like before a lot of like new fighters such as yourself, there were so many strict rules. You don't do this. You don't do that.
Yeah.
And then,
Don't switch into southpaw.
like you don't like that was the biggest thing ever. It's like, hey, if you're an Orthodox, you stay in Orthodox.
Yeah.
Bro.
And then we started seeing people switch, and it became a problem.
Yeah, MMA is all about be free over there. You know what I mean? So you can do whatever move you want. If it's working, it's gonna work. You can still do it. You know what I mean? But one thing about our team, it's all about Pablo Sucupira, our coach, and the main thing that he taught us is to fight calm, relax it, with no anxiety, with no fear. And then we have another mental coach that is my jiu-jitsu coach, Wagner Mota too, that he was coach of the MMA for 12 years, and he put me in good positions on training with Demia and all these guys, and I was developing myself on that too. And then we have Flavio Alvaro, that is a guy that is a big name in Brazil. Everybody respects him. He has more than 80 fights. He's like a legend in Brazil over there. And he teaches us about the spirit, you know what I mean? So each coach can give us something very good. It's about us to get from them, you know what I mean?
Because when I see you guys all fight as a team, you nailed it. Like, you guys look the calmest.
Yes.
You guys look unbothered. And it's so like, and like, for instance, like Jean Silva's he's like a perfect example of that, because he's like yelling and screaming at people, and he, like you said, like, he's free. He's just flowing, right? And you guys do that so well. You guys are in that flow state. And I feel like the other guys, they just don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Right? When they're trying to swarm you, and you're just calm, cool, collected.
We like to live in the present. Like when I'm warming up to the fight, I don't get anxious because I'm not thinking about the fight. I'm thinking about my warm up to do. You know what I mean? So this is a mental thing that we work a lot on our gym, and I think it's working.
Yeah.
And you need to fight calm, because fight is in our DNA. We've been fighting since years and years ago when we wanted food, protect our families, and all that. So it kind of get us the. It's like everybody thinks to fight you need to be like crazy and brave and all that. This is shit, You can go there and fight calm, relax. And one thing about our team is that we live the fight before the fight. So we put ourselves in different positions in every aspect of the fight, and we repeat that like every day. Like Monday we do like beginning of the rounds. Tuesday we do like only takedowns and positioning. Wednesday we do other stuff. So we divide the fight in different setups. A
lot of isolated
and we
training.
work on every aspect is isolated, you know what I mean? So I think this is a very good thing for our team.
You guys definitely have this presence, like especially when I see you guys enter the octagon, it's almost like you feel like this is where I belong.
Yes.
Right? And that's the
This is
presence.
my octagon
And I feel
type
like
shit.
that's the presence too when you see when a fighter is facing people like you, they're like,
They feel that.
They feel that, right? And it's like the fight starts before the first fist is thrown,
Yes.
right? And like that's when the war begins. And I think that is such a huge advantage that I've seen from a lot of great fighters. Is like before we even step into this octagon, I've already started it here,
Yes.
right?
And we want to be there.
Yeah.
This is our happiest moment.
Wow.
Like inside the octagon, that's where really I am the free spirit. You know what I
Wow.
mean? It's one of the reasons of this tattoo too, you know. So a lot of fighters, if you ask them, how are you gonna win? They're gonna say, first round knockout. Do you really want to be there, or you want to go?
You want to get out?
You get out as soon as possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we want to be there. That's what we signed for, to get cut, to get broke, to get anything. You just need to accept that. And then we work. You work for that things don't happen, you know? But we accept everything. Myself, when I go into the fight, I speak to God and I say, my body's yours. I don't care. My body's for the fighting world, you know what I mean?
That's
so
hard.
that's why I know that I cannot take too long on this sport. So my planning is to retire 35, 36. So I have still like 3 or 4 more years.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this sport is about get in, get rich, get out. That's all
It's happening for you guys.
Yes, and for sure, we're looking for the belt.
Yeah.
You know, we're looking for the belt.
And you guys
we're
are all
gonna
on
get
crazy
the belt.
runs.
We're going to get the belt.
Yeah.
Like, I think 4 of us can get the belt simultaneously.
Absolutely.
Man, like
But-
AKA, dude.
But we know how this shit works. We know how this game is.
I'll
You
say
cannot
this-
play with this game, you know what I mean?
I'll say this about you guys as a whole. I feel like you guys have such good your positioning.
Yes.
The distance management
Yes.
is unlike anyone else.
Yes.
And especially from like a whole system as a team, right? It's cool when you get one guy out of a team,
Yeah.
but when you guys all have that, you're like, oh, you guys are doing something
And
different.
bro, we have a bunch more guys outside the UFC that's doing the same thing.
Oh, I'm ready for
Wait
it.
till they come in,
a
yeah?
bunch of killers.
Young
Like
kids, yeah.
right now we have like us 4, Bruna. Now people are coming from outside Brazil. So Michal Oleksiachuk,
Yeah,
Derek
that's
Paul,
crazy.
Yeah.
Karine Silva, Shitara, a lot of guys coming. But I think by the end of the next 2 years, I think we're gonna have like 15, 18 guys in the UFC. So imagine
Yeah.
all the noise that we're gonna make. You know what I mean? If
The
we're
next
big
super
right
camp.
now, call me in 3 years and you're gonna see.
Damn.
You guys are gonna dominate contender series.
Can I
man.
ask you about, you know, the Cannoneer fight, right? I mean, that's such a huge feat, right? There were moments you guys were exchanging hard.
Yes.
What does that feel like for somebody? You know, number one, that's a huge name for you.
Yes.
Right. And you know, when people look at that, and they see somebody new. There's a little bit of doubt.
Yeah.
Not because you're not great,
Yes,
it's because
yes.
they know who Cannoneer is,
Yes.
right? What is
And
your
I
men-
knew too.
Sure
when
felt it too.
when you guys were exchanging, what was going on through your mind?
I'll tell you what. This fight, I call it close to death. That's how I call this fight.
Yeah.
Okay, that's intense.
Because
No, it really was.
Yeah, dude.
you're close to a guy like Cannoneer, you're close to death. You can die over there with his hand, you know what I mean? And he was used to people walking backwards with him because they're afraid of his power. I'm like, I accept that. So I'll be close to death in this fight. I'll be close to him. I'll be putting pressure on him. For sure, doing my distance control, but I'll be putting pressure on him.
Wow.
And he's not used to that. So
Yeah.
into the fight, he was confused. Like, oh, everybody's moving backwards with me, and now this guy's moving forward, a lot of jabs on my face. What the fuck is going on? So he doesn't have this time to think. When he's thinking about it, I'm already hitting him, and I'm already doing my job. So that was kind of the
Wow.
planning to this fight. Fight different than the other guys that fought him. You know what I mean? Even Adesanya, it stayed longer. You know, so I wanted to be close to that. I'm not afraid to go there and die.
Sounds like a guy who watches a lot of tape.
That's
a lot of tape,
a
bro.
lot, a
He
lot.
watches a lot
like,
of tape.
I accept everything
chills
in the
there.
octagon, you know? I accept everything. So let's fucking
No
go.
wonder you guys are different, man. you guys think different too,
Data
man.
scientist. Well,
For
before we let
real.
you go, we got to get your expert opinion, your analysis. Main event: Charles Oliveira, Ilia Topuria.
How do you think this goes down?
You know,
Data scientist.
it's hard to say, but it's going to be a tough fight for both guys because he has all the hype and the boxing, knockout power, but nobody see his ground game already, and he's very, very good. I heard that he was putting Dagestani down in Killcliff and knocking them out and defending the
Damn.
takedowns and all that. So I think he's better at jiu-jitsu than boxing, actually. That's what I'm almost sure about it.
That's what a lot of people say.
But he's not used to fight people that is marching forward like Charles does.
Yes.
And Charles has the size advantage, weight advantage, and the styles. I think it doesn't match because Ilya likes to fight in the front foot.
Yeah.
He does the feints,
bullies people,
and he waits and he prepares a good shot in the front foot. But he's not used to fight. He's not used. Hey, what's up, man?
Tell us about it.
And he's not used to fight in the back foot.
Yeah.
The only fight that he fought in the back foot a little bit was against Jay Abbott, and he almost got knocked out.
Yes.
So I'm excited to see if Charles brings his A game. A lot of tips, a lot of jabs, a lot of kicks and knees, cut in the middle and all that. I think Charles is gonna win.
Wow.
I think so.
All the
for
fighters
sure.
been picking him.
All the fighters
have been
all
picking
the
him.
fighters.
But everybody's doubling him.
Yeah.
He's 4-1 in the odds. This is crazy.
I think that's disrespectful.
Yeah,
Super
Like,
crazy.
I was like,
but
how-
it's a good
good
moment
pick.
to make money.
Yeah,
To make money.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Put
just
100
enjoyed
on
that.
Charles, man.
Like, I understand people's reasoning, but that
all
odd is
about
wild.
hype.
The
Yeah.
odd is wild to me.
Yes.
It's like, do you not
me
know
too.
who this man is?
Yes.
Like, just go watch a few of his fights. $1 million in just bonuses alone.
Yes.
You don't just get there for no reason.
It's like people, mostly the fans, they go on the hype train. This happens, and you see a lot of guys coming with hype train, get defeated, and people forget about them.
Yeah.
It's not the case of Ilya. He already did what almost no one did, and he's a good fighter for sure. He's a phenomenal fighter, but I think I got Charles
Wow.
Let's go.
Oh, dude.
Come on.
and
Guys.
Pantoja. And Pantoja
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I got
Brazil, baby, all
Pantoja.
day.
Yes, I got Pantoja. And I'm not picking Charles just because I'm Brazilian. I think the styles doesn't match, as I said to you guys.
No one's gonna stop that guy at 125.
impossible.
Yes.
He's a problem.
Yeah, Pantoja is crazy, bro.
He's a problem.
Crazy,
And he's
crazy
big, too.
guys. And
Big
there's
for
a lot of
125.
good fights on this card. I'm
He's a-
excited to go there tomorrow.
Bro.
Yeah, fuck
Thank you
yeah.
for blessing us with
Hey,
your brain, man.
thank
It's
you.
amazing to
Thank
hear.
We
you.
learned a lot from this 5-minute
Yeah.
conversation.
Just watch Lomachenko
Yeah.
every day. That's all. That's all we do.
Yes.
Guys, get it for Kyle.
Come on.
baby. Gene, sit down, bro.
Gene, sit down.
Gene.
Shut up.
Shut up. Okay, shut up. Hey, YouTube wise, what can I not?
Oh my gosh. John Silva's beating up Shiv, dude. Someone's got to stop him. I don't think anyone can.
Oh my
Shiv's getting beat up, dude.
Hey, no, not me. But
It's
Gene
low.
Silva.
Diego Lopes. Fuck Diego Lopes. Let's go, motherfucker. Fuck Diego Lopes.
Kill me. You kill me.
Fuck Diego Lopes.
Hey, fuck Diego Lopez. Hey, Diego
We have
Lopez,
to.
I'm
We
so
have
sorry.
to. We have to. We're held hostage.
Diego
bro.
Lopez.
How are you going to beat Diego Lopez?
Como é que você vai ganhar do Diego Lopes?
Você tem alguma dúvida que eu vou nocautear ele?
Do you have any doubt that he's gonna knock him out?
No, I got no doubt. No doubt.
Why would he say anything
No
else?
doubt. I've already peed my pants 3 times already, so it's like,
Ele já mijou na calça 3 vezes agora.
you know, 3 times.
Não,
3
não,
times.
não, não, não,
So tiny.
não, não, não. Traduz direito. Diego Lopes é um bom lutador, mas ele sempre repete as mesmas coisas na luta. Se ele tivesse mudado um pouquinho ao plano dele, o gameplay, ele teria vencido do Volkanovski. Mas ele não mudou nada. Então, por esse motivo, fica fácil. Só um minuto, pô. Então, por esse motivo, fica fácil de ganhar dele.
Diego Lopez is a great fighter. He only didn't win against Volkanovski because he didn't change his game plan. So if he keeps not changing his game plan, it's going to be easy to beat him every time.
Ele é um bom lutador, a gente temos que falar isso. Ele tá entre os melhores, né? Lutou pelo título, não ganhou, mas na carreira dele ele teve sorte de pegar caras que entram na briga com ele. Eu sou um cara mais inteligente, gosto de estudar a luta, gosto de estudar a pessoa, gosto de montar um plano bem feito, então eu sou um nerd da luta.
Diego Lopez, he's a great fighter. You can't deny that because he's fought with the best of the best. But he's a guy that he just brawls with guys. He likes to study the fighters. He likes to be intelligent in the way he fights. So that's why he's winning.
Let's go.
I agree.
I love it.
Hey,
I love it.
Obrigado a todos vocês que estão aqui.
Thank you to all of you that are here. É o cordão da Full Violence, porra. Bota isso aí, pô.
Peraí, sou o preferido ou não sou?
Is he the favorite of Full Violence?
Oh!
Thank you, everybody, for coming into the live.
Make sure you follow the casuals. Full Boss, we love you. Subscribe.
Oh, baby. Come on.